up to the scene in that new big body. Bad little baby, yeah, she right beside me. All these bands, buzzing on my pants. Fly with me, shorty, I'm just tryna flex. Wanna pull up to the scene in that new big body. Bad little baby, yeah, she right beside me. All these bands, buzzing on my pants. Fly with me, shorty, I'm just tryna flex. Yeah. I want this shit every day. I just might move to LA. I just got me a new babe. And she know I walk with the babe. So she get whatever she think. Shorty don't never complain. Cause I make sure that she straight. We in and out of her mix. Yeah. In Dior, that's for sure. Riding jet skis by the shore. I don't even walk to the store. Cause I know they tryna up the score. And I heard that there's money on my head. Cause they see all these diamonds on my wrist. I don't wanna have to catch your body. I know one of these fuck niggas gon' try me. So I been moving dolo, riding around the city, moving solo, slow-mo, higher than a bitch with your oh, she glowed on. You already know, though she chose me. Pull up to the scene in that new big body. Bad little baby, yeah, she right beside me. All these bands, buzzing on my pants. Fly with me, shorty, I'm just tryna flex. Wanna pull up to the scene in that new big body. Bad little baby, yeah, she right beside me. All these bands, buzzing on my pants. Fly with me, shorty, I'm just tryna flex. Yeah. That's sorry. Come fuck with me, I put you in convention. I make it lit, now you can let your friends see. I pull up and I put this in a frenzy. I'm whipping with my hand up on the Lambo, drive for the riot. I just wanna get you riding. Got a full-time job shot, took it off for the night. On a nigga that you like, I'ma beat it up for life. I ain't never about to lie, and you gon' give me that in 15 bands, I got 15 bands on me. If I switch to one, she gon' switch that ass on me. See these hood niggas try to switch they pants on me, but what they ain't know is that 40 cal is on me. And I won't stop. I'm on your block with my chains on in the rain, all like a Usher video. Woo. Pull up to the scene in that new big body. Bad little baby, yeah, she right beside me. All these bands, buzzing on my pants. Fly with me, shorty, I'm just tryna flex. Pull up to the scene in that new big body. Bad little baby, yeah, she right beside me. All these bands, buzzing on my pants. Fly with me, shorty, I'm just tryna flex. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, CFam. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, man. Let's go. Let's go. How's everybody feeling this evening, man? Pro Grappling Federation watch party. We are live, man. Let's get right into it, baby. My guy Burner starting us off right with the 10 kicks. Disastro with the 100 kicks. All kicks and subscriptions. All KPP is going to go directly to the athletes. So like PGFWorld says, don't be shy, man. We're going to get right into it. Okay? Welcome to the stream. So tonight what we're going to do is something a little bit different than our normal content. We're hosting an official watch party for the Professional Grappling Federation. It's week 3 of their season live from Vegas. All right. Now, if you've never watched the PGF before, this isn't like your traditional MMA in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. There's no striking. This is pure grappling, submissions, positional control. If someone taps, it's over immediately. So if you're coming in from the PGF broadcast, I really appreciate you. Welcome to the CFam. We're going to be breaking down the matches, explaining what's happening, and reacting live to everything. Okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it.
Gio better get his rest. Poor Gio. I'm so glad it's him.
Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Time for our next matchup here in the bottom half of the second block. We go back to Steven.
Our next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twist.
Let me know if the volume is good for you guys.
Travis Haven.
has not been
Boom,
in a
there we go.
match that has not been interesting. Every time he steps on the mat, it's must-see TV with this kid, Travis Haven. Love the interjection into this
Let's go.
league of Travis Haven. Big spot here against Bulletproof.
Let's get right into it.
Brett.
Disastro with the
Travis
100
Haven
kicks
has
as well.
pulled
Thank you so
off
much, Brody. I
the
appreciate that.
first noogie in PGF history. Came against Jet
Morty,
Thompson.
welcome in.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Shy,
the
welcome in. Thank you guys so much. I
Haven,
appreciate you.
How the rest of that match went. We'll see what he can do here to kick off week number 3 for himself here at PGF. Time for his opponent to make the walk back to Stephen A.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat, representing the Colorado Wolverines, Bulletproof Brett Moyer.
Let's go.
So here is Bulletproof. He did have that big moment for the Wolverines.
Colorado
at the end of week
Wolverines.
1 with the break over Faketa. Not as good a week for him last week. Didn't find his way onto the scoreboard. Tough draw tonight. Haven here, followed up by Melanson and Arande for Bulletproof Brett Moyer.
Take a look at the tail of the tape with this Block 1 matchup. Travis Haven with 14 points on the board for himself and the Alabama Twisters. Brett Moyer, the first man
Alabama
to score points for this
Twisters. I
Colorado
love
team.
the names
He's
and the
there with
logos.
3.
Oh, dude, in the chat, Earthstrong on the YouTube chat, when we showed Fleroy Brown on the broadcast, he said, "Fence Post Malone." Dude, that's so good.
I love it.
Let's get right into it, people.
Brett is a very dangerous leg locker, and he is.
I was gonna say, he's trying to go
Travis
straight for the
also a
leg
dangerous
there.
leg locker. None of this is going to be surprising to him, but
He's going for that left
I'm
knee.
surprised to find out how good Brett actually is on the legs. I don't think Brett has really shown the level that he's capable of.
You could see his strategy, the
Travis
way he gets
has
down
shown
right
his
away.
speed is very special.
Trying to pass.
No, that was a good
guard
roll right
here
there.
Is Haven.
Haven, the second highest paid athlete in the draft at 5,100. No surprise there. The Twisters.
Okay,
had
not a
the
bad little
And listen,
salary.
guys, this block is totally up for grabs. The Kings scored 9 in the first part of the block to win that team matchup.
It's a good scramble. You can see
I
he's
mean,
trying to go for the
This
right
is
leg
still
now.
well within grasp for either one of these teams to come in and just steal this block from a low-scoring victory for the Kings.
It
And
kinda
block
looks
one,
like-
look at this.
Yeah, I was
Nice
gonna say.
play by Brett Moyer. Jumps onto a straight ankle. Thought about trying to
Looks
come
like they
up and
bonked
pass
heads right
it.
there.
Travis
When we
shut
get
it
to the end of
off.
this match, I'm going to
Brett's
go over
still
some of
looking
what the
back.
scoring looks
Now
like.
Travis on the leg. Oh, and he's very good at this, Mikey. Like he
Careful.
finished one of these in the qualifier.
He's going for that ankle.
Very good. See how he pins the toes with his head?
Yep.
Brett reacting well right now, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't panic.
Seconds of elapsed time.
50-50. This is not where I want to be if I'm in there with Brett Moyer, dude.
Yeah, because you saw Brett's strategy right out of the
Travis
gate.
isn't oh, this is an inside heel. Not there. Travis might have got a little excited there. He had the bite that he wanted, I think.
You have to be so
For that
strong.
jabroni inside spin. You see how Travis likes to shelve the toes up against his neck and head right there. It's Mikey Musumeci style. You know, a lot of people use.
See, he went for that wrist control right there, too.
From my man Chris Herzog, one of my martial arts mentors up in Rochester, New York. Shout
Oh,
out to
he
Herzog.
keeps trying to get the ankle, but Moyer is definitely
This is a
getting
nice lock
position.
here by Haven. Again with this crossbody straight ankle, the Woj lock, as it's come to be called. Chris Wojcik, of course, season 7 finalist. Oh, Brett on the inside heel and not there. Woo!
Wow. You have to be
Travis had
so
roll
aware.
through that thing.
Get that roll right over the top.
This is an intense
It
battle
is.
here.
Yeah, I was going to say, they look like two snakes wrapped around each other.
Ooh.
Right there.
Really going for it.
Uh-oh.
Haven forced to
Freeze the knee.
respect.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, you just kind of hold your breath, and we got 3 more minutes to go.
He had top control, but he's trying to go for that.
These Wolverines have yet.
Wow,
to score
he jumped
points.
right over the top.
Tonight they've been hard to come by, but all 3 of their athletes thus far.
See, Moyer
have been
just
very
wants
game,
to
trying
work
make things
straight from the
happen
bottom.
here to start out week number 3.
B-Mac alluded to the block with the Kings at 9, the Phenoms at 6.
See, Haven had his Moyer's right leg pinned right there,
Individual gets 1 point added to their total. Nothing happens.
but then he rolled him over to get out of that position right there.
Correct.
Okay, he's
And
got
that'll start to
side
matter
control
as we
there
get
on
to
his
week
on his
3
right
here. All of a
leg.
sudden, when we get through tonight, we're through 60% of the season in that individual competition and the team competition. Less room for error.
Yeah, this is week 3, by the way. It's 6 weeks.
Just a classic case of leg spaghetti out there right now, fellas.
I like that term, leg spaghetti. So you can't kick or punch or anything. Ooh.
He could have something cooking on this outside heel hook right here. Brett, you see how he
Yes,
brings
the
around
way
that
he. Oh,
back
he slipped
leg to try
out.
to protect- He crosses
Yep.
his ankles on the backside. I know you guys can't see that. I got the angle here. Brett trying to secure a straight ankle lock. Oh, and now
You
both
see
of
Haven
them
on the
are
other
able to
side.
afford a- got a grimace out of Boyer.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was about to put it out right there.
He kind of
Head
like
is moving
he
100
let it
miles
go
an hour,
there.
Looking at who's got the better leg attack.
Yeah, dude, I'm just sitting here like legs bouncing up and down. Just nervous for both of these guys. And now Brett moves into the double outside Ashi position. Travis going to look to try to come up and take it back.
Oh, my
Brett
goodness.
Moyer
Wow.
out of Wolverine.
He made him
got a
tap that
bad
quick.
pop out of Moyer right there, out of Haven right there. Ooh, that's tough.
Wow.
Fired up here.
Yeah, there he is. He talked about having
No,
great
that was
touchdown
impressive. You got to have
celebrations.
like
Big one for both
stamina
of
to be able to
them.
hold on like that.
All right, we'll go to Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Your winner with a break, representing the Colorado Wolverines, Brett Moyer.
Brett Moyer
W.
getting it done. I don't know the sort of condition that Travis Haven is in. Let's take a look
Yeah, see,
at
look.
how this one ended. BMAC,
His left
big
leg
win
right there.
for Bulletproof Brett
He had
Moyer.
him pinned
Well, it all
right
started
there.
with him getting to that outside Ashi position, 2 legs on the outside.
Ashi.
Which means he's got pushing power when it comes time to finish. And you can just check out right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
how deep he is.
Look
on
where that
straight
ankle is
He's
right there.
Right up at the end, underneath the foot, not the leg. And so when
Yeah,
he
look
starts
at-
to
look-
drive pressure, and there he is.
And he
What do I
just
keep telling
got
you
the
guys?
grip. He had to
Get
tap.
belly down.
Yep.
With just about any grip on the straight ankle lock, and you can get 1, 2, 3 back there representing his knee, 3 points on the ground.
Oh,
You're
I
going to be able
see.
to create breaking pressure.
Yes.
And you just saw the reaction of Moyer immediately, just screaming, tapping. You look at Moyer's face. He's checking on him right away, like, "Hey, man, are you okay?" And that's really what this is about. At the end of the day, yes, it is. I like that celebration. He kicks the door down and shoots, but. I
You love to
he
see
went and
it.
Checked on him before.
You love to see it. Great sportsmanship right there, too. Definitely very entertaining. Before we get to the next fight, I just wanted to quickly go over how some of the scoring works and basically what to expect when you're watching PGF. So basically what the Professional Grappling Federation is, it's a submission grappling league, kind of like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's no striking, right? So the structure is set up like a season. It's not just like one-off fights on the weekends. It's based out of Vegas and it's designed for fast-paced matches, a scoring system, and it's like more of an entertainment accessibility type thing than it is to have to know all of the fighters in some other leagues, right? So the biggest difference is obviously if you're comparing a different type of fighting league is no punches and kicks like we said before. And this is all about control, submissions, and technique. Okay, so let me just quickly break down the format for you guys. It's not random fights, right? So the typical structure is going to include round robin style matches, and you're going to get points for wins and submissions. Okay, there's a leaderboard on PGF's website that has standings that are updated throughout the season, and it's going to have like a playoff style finish. So translation for you guys, essentially, it's like the NBA season format, but for grappling, right? So hopefully that helps you guys understand just a little bit more what we're going for here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to jump right back into it because it looks like they're getting ready to start the next match.
Season Elijah Carlton with 15 points, and look at that record for Elijah Carlton. So much experience banked up. One of the faces of PGF, and we are underway.
And they're already smiling. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Into the
Wow, that
triangle
was quick.
instantly.
BMAC didn't need a
7.
microphone.
The triangle quick.
That's going to be 7. He's going to finish that.
Wow.
God.
Elijah Carlton.
Wow, that was quick.
Dude, I mean,
Wow.
what else do you got to do What else have you got?
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere.
That was like 7 seconds.
Are you kidding me?
That's got to be one of the
That's gotta
fastest
be-
7 points in PGF
That's
history.
gotta be
Yeah,
the
that I've never
stroke
seen
I
that
can ever
before.
remember in PGF history.
And you get extra points
Elijah
for
Carlton
like the
making
submission
it
being
happen
within
with
like
two
20
running
seconds, I
backs and
believe.
7 big
But
pushes
wow.
off the Twisters. Let's go ahead and
Wow.
make this official. Stephen Aiken.
Your winner with a 7-point kill in 14 seconds. Representing the Alabama Twisters, Elijah Carlton.
14
Wow.
seconds is all it takes for Elijah Carlton to put 7 points on
14
the board,
seconds is
trying to choke
actually
submission
insane.
Of Sam Schwartzefel. And we got to go ahead and take a look at this replay. Maybe, yeah, here we go. Presented by Dahlimer. B-Mac, walk us through.
Well, it was I mean, it's basically that same jabroni setup, you know? Like, here's the thing about Elijah's game. I'm going to rewind it here. He's so deceptive, dude. He lays back in the cut, and he makes you think that you're the aggressor. But it's his kind of
That's a great way to put it.
cool demeanor. You think you're the aggressor, but what you've done is you just dropped into a trap. Just watch. He
tried to go in there and then boom.
Dude.
Flipped
Just
around.
Easy money. That famous Elijah quote.
Look at us right here.
Season 4,
Let's go.
Season 3, easy money. Incredible, man. 14.
Carlton wants 13
Wow.
seconds. 14 wasn't fast enough.
Elijah, I'll have to check the record, but I believe that's the fastest
Is that the record?
kill in PGF history.
Well, he's got money bags in his hands, and he's standing by with Stephen Aiken for a post-fight interview.
Here with Elijah Carlton with potentially the fastest kill in PGF history. That was pretty good. We've seen that 1,000 times, the jabroni triangle. Everybody knows it's there, but just keep walking into it. What do you think about that?
Sam did a jabroni dive into that one. So, thank you, Sam.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
he
here.
definitely
Everything
just
else,
gave
you know,
himself
not
up right
necessarily
away.
of you, but just the
Well,
game
I mean,
brain
not
and
gave
stuff,
himself
kinda
up,
walk
but-
into stuff sometimes that you're not expecting. That's 7 points for your team. What else can we expect tonight from you?
Man, Sam always brings in. He's one of my closest friends. It's not easy coming out here and having to face your close friends, but you know we got to do what we got to do. And fastest kill in PGF history. Let's go.
It's good times. And
Yeah,
definitely
get
Sam
that man
Gonzalez,
another
appreciate
bonus.
him.
Facts. I
Appreciate you,
agree.
Elijah. You want to share with some of these with me? You split it with Sam? All right.
I owe Sam money, so.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Here, I will give
Fair.
Elijah Carlton, everybody.
Well, you don't
Wow.
often see a 7-point kill, and you got it right there, and you very rarely see it done.
Garcia, how
in
we
14
doing?
Seconds, potentially
Shy.
the fastest kill.
Ganja,
in PGF
Bilbo.
history, and of course, who's going to
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. We just witnessed the fastest submission in PGF history right
at this
there.
Point,
It's
Elijah
like
holds
13 or
pretty
14
much
seconds.
every
Got him in
record there
a
is to
triangle
hold.
tap
Fastest
immediately.
Kill, most kills, most breaks, most
Amazing.
wins, most matches, most regular season championships, most playoff championships. What do you can you say about this guy?
I think most feelings earned. Either you love Elijah Carlton or you hate Elijah Carlton, but you feel a certain way about Elijah Carlton and the fans here tonight.
He's a baby face now.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not the jabroni anymore. He's the prodigal.
Huge moment for Carlton, also in terms of the individual standings to get that 7 points there.
Absolutely.
No,
All
that
right,
was
our
so
action
quick.
continues
And to
here
get the extra
in Las
points like
Vegas.
that,
We go back to Stephen
that's
Aiken.
huge for Bama.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters. Give it up for Kevin Buring.
Tell you what, Kevin Buring is going to have something to say about this thing. We talk about Elijah Carlton and Jet Thompson. This dude slowly putting himself into that mix as the face of the Professional Grappling Federation. Just been absolutely killing it. Won 4 straight matches.
Ganja,
won
thank
5
you.
of his 6 matches. We'll get Jaden Groner making his return for the Wolverines tonight.
Nasty
No, I'm
Nine
lit.
cheering on their guy.
I'm
Kevin
lit.
Buring, ready to get his week 3 started here in Las Vegas.
The event started
See what the
around
Twisters
like
can do in this
6:30 or
final matchup
7ish. I was
in our
keeping an eye
opening
on some of the
block
matches. I was having
tonight.
dinner with my
Time for
lady, but I
Rose
wanted to
take a
make
walk.
sure
We go back to Stephen
I
Aiken.
hopped on with you guys.
And his opponent, representing the Colorado Wolverines. Give it up for
We're not gonna be live for the
Jaden
full event,
Groner.
but
So here
It's definitely going to be a good one.
In all 3 matches, week 1 was not able to compete last week due to injury. Prior to the season, Substats had him with a 63-point season ceiling, highest projection of anyone in the draft. Did lose all 3 of his matches in week 1. Welcome back tonight to Kevin Buring, Derek Rayfield, and Cam Hurd.
Yeah, welcome back to the man who, until Jet's previous match in Block 1, was the #1 leading scorer. Jet currently now sitting
Trying to figure out how many blocks they have
a kill here
for tonight.
Back to the top of the board and wins the block for the Twisters.
That's the thing.
Any submission actually wins the block for the Twisters. Kings have 9 to win the team matchup against the Phenoms. Twisters currently have 7. Any submission of any variety wins the block.
I have to think for the 19-year-old Groner, it was almost a blessing to have a week off last week to kind of watch the action and see maybe where he could make some adjustments.
19 years old.
And maybe just catch your breath a little bit. Like, get attuned to the gravity of the moment, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I lean towards Wolverines as well. I have a lot of family in Colorado.
Like, that's not a...
Wow, you have to be so flexible. Did you see how
on the map for the first time? The thing is,
his leg was
Groner
bent?
I believe he's 19 years old, very young, still early in this game. But now he's taking on a guy who's still a vet. You know what I mean? But
see, you'd think he's got like control and position over the top.
Working this.
But Groner's just waiting. See how he's going for that ankle right there? Look, he got the pressure and he's rolling.
Oh, that's deep. That's deeper than
that's tight.
Buring got a lot of flexibility on those ankles. But that's a nice cross-body straight. He's got a lot of bend on the foot here.
Buring navigating it for the time being.
He's got 2 elbow. He's got that double elbow grip.
See his ankle right there? I think Buring's going to have to go to his right and kind of flip over the other way.
Protect his own feet in this process. Nice job, Buring.
Yep, able to get out of it.
And now he's going to smash those knees together and look to pass the guard. Groner, very good with his buggy chokes, though. Kevin doing a good job defending that. Groner's stiff arm on the hip. Buring all the way past the guard now.
Yeah, that'll give us a little bit more.
Done.
Just systematically breaking Groner down.
And incredibly patient was Buring. You know, he's a guy who's at the top of the leaderboard trying to get back in that #1 position. You know, he's got a lot to lose if he tries to hang out in a leg lock for too long. But he navigates it here, trying to secure a top position.
Nice
but Groner.
Wow, look at this scramble right there.
Reverses it. I like that play off the bottom by Groner.
Can't go into the couches now.
The guard again.
Yeah, good refs.
They'll bring him back to the center here. PJ Montano going to check him out, make sure they put him in the correct position here.
We talk about that week off for Groner. I mean, he comes back here, and he's been in the driver's seat against a top-shelf opponent in Kevin Buring.
So they just reset him and keep him in the same exact position, which is good so that he doesn't lose advantage.
Trying to clear this guard.
See, he's trying to like get that leverage so he can roll over. Yeah, right there. Groner is able to get out of it right there.
Now at the halfway point here. Groner in top position.
Big Tay, how we feeling? Appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, good work by Groner. The only guy who's been able to take Buring to a draw is Cam Hurd thus far this season. So Groner doing some things here.
Obviously can't slam him, but you're going to try to get position and leverage.
Now trying to go on offense here is Buring. Ooh, nice look here. Oh, he gets it nicely done, Kevin Buring.
Wow, I thought it was like a little too far out to the side, but
in the driver's seat.
Buring's so good.
He definitely started out on defense, and then when he rolled over right there at the end of that,
every point matters.
like third minute,
for his team.
That's huge for the Alabama Twisters. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Your winner with a break, representing the Alabama Twisters, Kevin Buring.
Kevin Buring getting it done, 3 points, securing the block for the Alabama Twisters. And you look at all of the action that
so
we have
Bama
here
takes the first
at
block
PGF,
then.
30 matches a night, and again, every match matters, especially
30
at
matches
this
a
point of the
night,
season,
chat.
and Kevin Buehring secures
Like I
3
said, we're not
points.
going to
Let's
stay
take a
for
look
the
at
whole thing.
leg
Probably
lock
give you a
battle
good
that was
hour and a
this
half to
matchup
2 hours,
between
depending.
Broner and Buehring.
Well, this was that early Woj lock, and you saw he had a good bend, but that leg, he's just not going to be able to drive the pressure that he wants right there, especially against a guy like Kevin Buehring. And once Buehring's knee freed itself, and eventually he stepped around into this, we call that the honey hole or the cross Aussie position, passes it to the outside.
That was a great
The
transition
best outside heel hook
from
in the game.
defense
See, dude,
to
let's actually
offense.
have I got the control on this one? I do.
For I don't know how to
Illustrator
spell
and
his name
Yeah,
though.
I want you to watch what Kevin does. If you're at home paying attention, pass to the outside, and then boom, right there. See how he reaches with the far side hand to make that play? Reaches underneath and grabs it with
You gotta
the far
have
hand, and then
you gotta
sets
have
his
so
grip
much
in,
stamina
and
to
then
be able to
it's
roll
just
over,
breaking mechanics from there.
like
Outstanding
from a
work by
defensive
Kevin Buehring.
position.
And
So, man.
credit to Buehring for staying patient. He was in some trouble, and as I mentioned, you don't want to hang out in the leg lock game for too long, especially when you're at the top of the leaderboard. Buehring solidifying his spot there, B-Mac? Does he jump back in front of Jet Thompson?
No, I don't think that was enough to get him back in front. It was a 4-point separation. But I think that
I like the chandeliers at the top. You see that?
That'll be a 4-pointer in effect, and so that should tie them.
Country, that sounds good, G. I'm keeping an eye on the chat.
Looking at it right now, and
A lot of moving parts
be
here
honest,
at this
I
point.
don't know how to do math, and so
Let me
That's
unpin
okay.
this comment
I'm
actually.
from Alabama. Roll Tide. Got that Lawrence County education, baby.
Let's take a look at the team standings. The Kings, after one block, still atop the leaderboard, 6 points ahead of the Alabama Twisters. Phenom trying to close the distance.
Leaderboard
and
here
spot
for you guys to
number
take a look
3,
at.
And the Wolverines right there at number 12.
You have to think for the Philadelphia Phenoms, it's going to have to be in Block B. They're facing the Wolverines. Gotta cut into this deficit a little bit. 31 points off the top is pretty big as we get through this midway point in the season.
Absolutely.
Twisters cut the lead by 1 right there. Not quite enough. Is that correct? I think that may not.
It looks like it's
I think it
4
might be
teams.
4.
I'm still trying to understand
I'm not actually sure. I'll have
the
to go back
format
and
fully for you guys, but
That should be
it looks like it's 4 teams,
We'll
and then
get, somebody
we're going
else.
across
Not
6
good
weeks.
enough.
I mean, we are going to be at the halfway point of the season here in just a little while, and I
3
love
more
that
weeks
you
left
talked
after
about
this, every
the
Wednesday, I
action,
believe.
the intensity, but that bubble's going to be in play soon. We're going to have a lot more math to be done here in Las Vegas, but again, a very quick night of action. 1 block in.
Boom, there we go.
These guys are going to work, and that's exactly what you expect with this format from PGF.
You have 4 teams, and we've all been supremely focused on the team competition. But as we get into this week 3, the individual competition, you talk about the bubble.
That was
We're
insane.
Going to start to pay close attention to that. While we are focused
You
on
can
the team
tell
competition,
right when they
that's
get over the
playoffs.
top, and
After
then
the 5
they're able to
weeks,
get that
top
pressure
eight
up from their
10-man
shoulders down
matches in a
and get
bracket,
knee on the
that
ground
is
too.
creeping.
And B-Mac, you talked
Wow.
about those number 1s and number 2s taking
Look
on
at
one
Moyer.
another early in the season. We saw some of the big name players come out and perform.
Went from
here
defense
kick
to
off our
offense
first block.
quick.
The guys have come to
Just
eat,
like
and we've got
Buehring.
kills and breaks.
Yeah, I think that
Wow.
Buehring is actually going to be sitting at 28, so 1 behind Tom.
Look at Vegas.
All right, we will get it sorted. 1 block down, 2 to go.
Season
We are
9,
live
huh?
in Las Vegas.
We're late,
Block
CFam.
number 2 headed
We
your
are
way
late.
Next, you're watching PGF.
Nice. I've only been out to Vegas
2 different
once.
times. And through the therapy,
I've only been
I've
out to
seen
Vegas
incredible
one time, chat,
improvements in
and
chronic inflammation
it was a whole
and
different
immune
world.
disorders that I've had my entire life. I've noticed
It was a whole different
differences
world.
in different
We're not gonna do ads because I definitely would rather talk to you guys. Although, I believe that was stem cell therapy. I just heard.
way. Things that I had been told by regular doctors that I would have to
Yeah, if you like, it's just alternate therapy that can definitely help you, for sure. But just to give you guys a quick recap, I definitely appreciate PGF for the love and for the opportunity. I'm a big combat sports fan, and I think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is like a little bit of a different world for me. I never personally did any grappling or wrestling. I mostly just did, basketball and football and more traditional sports. but there's something about combat sports that just brings out the innate, like, animal instincts, and that if you have that competitive edge in you, you definitely would enjoy a sport like this, you know. And so, like I said in my hype tweet, there's no faking it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in danger, you have to tap out. And then the faster, like the faster you get somebody to tap, the more points you get, and then the bigger the prize pool gets for you. It's definitely a W. It's one of those few formats where you can't fake it. You either tap or you don't. You know? So definitely excited for this opportunity. Like I said, I believe it's every Wednesday. Last week I checked to see what their like how long the broadcast actually was, and it looked like it was like about 5.5 hours long. So I will, like, be sure to stay focused on, like, what the best matches are for you guys, and hopefully we'll be able to get an invite out there, because like I said, I've only been to Vegas one time, and I'm really excited to
PGF, and if you are
really excited to work with these guys. Rampage legend in the building. How we feeling, baby? Thank you for tuning in.
This week 3 of PGF, and one of those names is standing.
Little
by
hashtag
with
ad
Alex
sponsor
Wendling.
stream
Andy
here.
Morella, a PGF champ, is in the house, and he's going to have a chat with Alex. Alex, take it away.
That's right. It is the PGF Season 6 champ and the head coach of the championship team last season. So now we've seen some money bags be thrown. One of them from your students, Derek Rayfield. What was the immediate reaction?
I'm just really excited. He's getting going, you know. He needs that for his confidence. And Chewy was doing really good. So to see him get that dub, it almost made me cry.
When we had you at PGF Season 6, it was the week-long gauntlet, and there was no money bags then. Do you feel like you would have made it rain money bags in your season?
Yeah, of course. I feel like they did that on purpose because I knew I would have took all their money. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had you go.
This guy's the champ from, I think they said season 6.
We just dapped up with Hoist Gracie as well. Tell me about the energy of PGF season after season. It seems to attract all the best people.
Yeah, I really love PGF. Their matches are fun. It's a good environment here. I don't know. I just love what they're doing, and it's different from everyone else. So I don't really feel like it's in competition with anybody. I feel like they're leading their own way, and it's cool to see.
Yeah, that's exactly why I like it, because it's new and it's different.
The Colorado Wolverines, obviously, they're in last place, but there's still a chance for him to get into the playoffs. So,
Trying
what
to
is
turn
your
up a little
advice
bit for you
some of the
guys.
guys on 10 Planet Vegas looking to
There we
punch
go.
their ticket into the playoffs?
I mean, this is a team thing, but at the end of the day, it's for yourself. So whether he's in last place on the team, it doesn't matter. He needs to get his dubs so he can get into that playoff and make that money, you know?
Yes, everyone's just trying to make that money. Ninja knows all about
Of
that.
course,
We'll get
aren't we
back to you
all?
guys and get the show back on the road.
Thanks so much, Alex. Our action continues here in Las Vegas. I've had to ditch the coat.
Wow.
You know?
So
TJ took his coat off, B-Mac.
the
It's
commentators
hot here
are a
in
little
Las
bit
Vegas.
louder than
You're back.
He took his coat
she
off.
was with the interview, so I'm going to try to manage the volume for you guys.
This is a new TJ, you know what I'm saying? This is a skinny TJ, so he can take it out. I heard a rumor he was going to take his shirt off later, but it just depends on what happens in the super chat.
100% correct. I will take my shirt off in my home when no one can see it.
That's much better.
Later
So
tonight.
Hoist Gracie's entered the building.
All right, let's take a look at
Yes.
the finish
Oh, yes,
rate
so this
here,
is good right here.
Courtesy of Substats. We talk about PGF in this format, and you can see it right there. A finish rate this high, it says a lot about the athletes and what they're tasked with each and every time they step on the PGF mat.
Yeah, and I want to be super clear. This is not like a
62.4% is insane.
Contrast, just to see what the shot clock and what these 6-minute matches and what this season format does to jiu-jitsu. A 62% finish rate, dude. A 62% finish rate, and that's across every PGF match in history, not just what's happening this season. I think this season we're probably even higher than that.
Well, and if you see at the bottom,
close, 61.7.
you know, that last key takeaway. No,
Like,
they're
you don't
doing
really
it
see
just
that many
lower
submissions in
output
other
seasons,
places
still
like
matters.
UFC, the WNO, ADCC
I mean, it's all
Worlds.
about
Like,
kills and breaks, and
I mean,
what-
look at that.
what's most incredible
We're talking about
this is you look at
52
the time these
matches
athletes have to work
for
in
UFC
each
Brazilian
match in
Jiu-Jitsu.
6 minutes.
This was
I mean,
over
that's not a lot of
1,200
time to
matches
secure submission
with a
against
higher
high-level guys.
finishing
And
rate.
again, I want to emphasize this. That's not up there to try to say, oh, we're better than
We didn't
these
even
guys.
put that together.
That's not me. I want to be clear. I'm not trying to take a dump
Right.
on somebody else. Just to not to impress you, but to impress upon you how serious the PGF submission rate is and how much fun it is. It is the fastest, most exciting, most dynamic form of jiu-jitsu on the planet today.
And I will say this too, B-Mac. You've had, some of the critics of PGF say, well, it's not maybe necessarily about the most clean, beautiful jiu-jitsu. This isn't the jiu-jitsu that you're teaching kids in the street to defend themselves. This is the jiu-jitsu that is, entertaining fans and bringing it to a spectacle sort of level.
And I think that's a great point, TJ.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's good to make that distinction.
This is not jiu-jitsu. This is a game that we've created for the fans of the sport. And what you need to do is use what you know about jiu-jitsu to try to win the game that has been established. Use what you know about wrestling. Use what you.
That guy looks like a gangster over there on the left. Holy moly!
Clayton Weimer pulling guard right here as soon as the camera gets on. But we've tried to use what we can, take what we can from wrestling, take what we can from basketball. We stole that shot clock straight out of the NBA.
Right.
Yeah, we made that comparison to the NBA earlier.
Like, the things that work and make other sports exciting, we want to adopt those things and put them into grappling so that we can have something that can really set a foothold and create like an ecosystem to move the sport to the, oh my gosh. Guys, do my eyes deceive me?
I mean, season 9 already?
They just walked in the building?
It is, and Alex was alluding to that. I mean, legend, first inductee into the Jiu-Jitsu Hall of Fame last year, right?
Yeah. Puts the belt on the champion here in the PG.
Chico, how we feeling?
Man,
appreciate you being here, bro.
Gracie right there, our illustrious owner, and then my co-founder with the PGF. He was there on day one.
There's Keelan.
Keelan Lawyer, kind of the man behind the scenes. Everybody doesn't really know Keelan, but without Keelan, none of this really goes off, man. And so shout out to them. Shout out to Hoist Gracie. Are you kidding me, dude? How cool is that?
Hoist Gracie's been here every season I've been a part of it. He can't get enough of the PGF. You know that. He's not here for no reason. He can't get enough.
I mean, it doesn't have
I mean, so far we've only watched like 2 or 3 matches, and it is intense.
Yeah,
I mean he's a face of jiu-jitsu.
Hey, look at us on the ticker at the bottom. Make sure you guys go drop them a follow.
This is good.
Right.
I don't know what else you need.
62.4% finish rate is insane. I don't know what else to tell you, chat.
That man, seeing him in this. Can't wait to see him compete again, by the way.
Yeah, looks the kill, by the way. He's a killer on and off the mat. All right, our action ready to go with block number 2. Kicking things off, we got a matchup between the Philly Phenoms and Colorado Wolverines. The Phenoms would love
Wow, look at that logo. Where's Scoob at?
Gap between themselves,
where's Tay at?
Twisters and
the Philly Phenoms.
Colorado Wolverines.
Area 215.
They hope to respond and rally.
Yeah, Colorado needs something because they're on the bottom of the leaderboard right now.
To get our action continued.
Thank you guys so much for being here, man. Make sure you guys go drop PGF a follow. I don't know if I can.
The first athlete making his way to the
No, I can't just do a shout out, but
Philly Phenoms. Make some noise for
I could drop the
Adam.
link here for you guys.
Right.
Let me do this.
Well, that threw me for a bone. I was expecting
Make sure you go drop him a follow and let them know CFam is the best fam.
So Adam coming in as a free
Boom,
agent.
there we go.
The way the free agent pool works in the PGF, you have
Yeah,
to
I'm curious about free
participate in
agents.
the qualifier. So this means that Armin took an injury in the last match. Now here's the thing. Armin was in for Noah McCauley. Noah McCauley had to sit the required 3. So Noah McCauley is coming back for his last match tonight. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you being here, brother. Noah McCauley is coming back for his last match. So this might be just a one-off where we get to see Adam Frank right here. But, man, he's looking to come in and make a big difference.
Man, you have to lock in.
All right, Adam Frank.
You have to lock
ready to go
in.
for the Philly Phenoms.
You love to see it. It just brings like something animalistic out of you. I love it.
And his opponent making his way to the mat.
Oh, my bad.
Representing the Colorado Wolverines. Give it up for Joshua Squires.
Joshua Squires, despite not scoring on the scoreboard, starting to gain a little momentum. Really good match against Jake Strauss last time out. Got a couple practice squad players here. Let's see if one of them can be the first bench player to get on the board.
Let's not forget, 6th Man of the Year award has been added to PGF, and both of these guys would love to be in the mix. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, potentially. No tail of the tape. I mean, Frank's so new, we can't even get the tail of the tape rock.
Yeah.
Wow. No tail of the tape. I mean, they look like they're about similar size. If you're coming in from the PGF broadcast, I appreciate you. We're just breaking down the matches, explaining what's happening, and reacting live to everything. We've got Adam Frank of the Philly Phenoms against Joshua Squire of the Colorado Wolverines. This is week 3 of the Pro Grappling Federation
from his movement here. He's hoping to
season.
Make a difference. Here's the thing, though, man. To me, Squire's
for
no
2026.
board, but his jiu-jitsu's been impressive, man.
Okay, so Bruni's out for the rest of the night with an injury.
Oh, watch out. Shoibar
He's got him quick right there.
He's looking to get something going. Oh, man, this would be huge. He comes in.
Oh, that looked really tight.
Puts points on the board. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Nice
he was able to
attack.
roll and get out of that.
Early,
Looked like he was in trouble there.
Headlock. Frank hanging onto that leg. Squire shakes the leg. Tries it. Okay, this is a nice work. See how the way he stepped his left knee into that space to take Frank's arm out of the defensive posture.
1 minute of elapsed time.
Good job there by Frank. Rolling out. LeGranby out. Squire's pressing in. Gets back on the front head. You can see Frank's got that wrestling dog inside of him. Once he stepped through, he wasn't thinking, how can I get back to my guard? He's thinking, how can I get back up? Exposes the
they're about to roll off the mat.
Turns to his knees. Again, not content to go.
Yeah, the ref's got to reposition him. So that's how they have to reposition, just like in that position.
It's no position.
Going to get a reset here in the center of the mat. Again, injury update. Armin Bruni out for the rest of the night. Adam Frank coming in for the Phenoms as a free agent. He would love to be a bit of an infusion of energy for
Bilbo,
these
Thunder,
Phenoms.
Ojax, thank you guys so much for
Also
tuning
a
in. I
bench
appreciate
player.
you.
We resume inside the closed guard of Squires.
And big shout out over on the Kick Chat, Linda D, Mr. Chai City, Fighting Sloth, Silver Barb.
Let's go.
Housewives. We're happy to have you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us over on Kick.
Thank you so
We
much
got
for
big
having
Kick,
us.
So thank you so much for watching. If you're in the YouTube chat, don't be scared to slide over there. It's a little better for us if you're over there watching on Kick.
Shot clock on. And stretched here a little bit is Frank. Halfway through the shot clock. Frank now standing.
And a nice work there by Frank. Stands and turns that shot clock off. Oh, he's thinking about a backflip. He's just emoting out there.
I mean, Frank, he's got that energy, and he wants to try to impress and make the Phenoms.
Wow. No, that was crazy. Did you see him slide right across the top?
Kick the leg all the way around the guard and kind of almost like a Marcelo Garcia style D3 pass.
Trying to
Nothing
secure.
to lose, right? You talk about potentially McCauley coming in, so it could be one and done here. Frank might as well leave it all out on the mat.
Onto the front head, man, this would be massive, dude. This would be massive, not just for Frank, but for the Phenoms team.
Yeah, Colorado, I agree. Colorado's got to get some points tonight.
For that team title. Nice roll through. Back and a good counter here by Squires, and now he's on the leg.
Halfway point of the match.
And guys, I believe this is a rematch actually from the Pasadena qualifier, if I recall correctly. And I think that match ended up going to a decision, which we don't have.
See, he kind of had, I forget what they called that positioning. They called it like something that started with an O. I'm learning with you guys as well.
That was a pretty controversial match.
Like that, where you're on the side like that, going for the ankle and trying to leverage, get that pressure right there.
Trying to get that leg back here is Frank.
Yeah,
they're about to roll out of bounds again.
Squire's still working this DOA if he can get the bite. Maybe a knee bar here.
Trying to figure four.
A knee bar.
That leg.
Toe hold. Pretty deep bite on that toe hold. Frank keeping that leg straight.
He might get him. He kind of got it.
He could finish it.
Oh, wow. How did he get out of that?
I like Squire's jiu-jitsu a lot, man.
So, B-Mac, in a situation like tonight, I'm just curious, you've got practice squad players for the Phenoms. Is Frank and some of the other free agents kind of ready to go because you've gone to the end of the bench? Is that how it works?
Yeah. I think they knew that they had a limited roster this week, and so they got ahead of it. And same thing, oh, nice bite on that straight ankle here by Squires. I think
Yeah, this is a really good match. I absolutely agree with Sir Smokes a lot.
Makes sense.
Same thing that happened to the Wolverines last week. They had no bench players left. Phenoms had
Filippo, how we doing?
I think made a move early to the free agent list. Signed that option contract.
I love it. Frank trying to pull off what Dan Ige did a couple months back against Diego Lopez, getting the call in Sin City day of and making the walk.
Keep him close. Keep his legs past your hips. Good. Stand up. Stand up. Near the knee line. Keep rotating out of that.
Trying to make something happen here is Squires with that right leg of Frank isolated.
Frank hasn't shown to be in much danger.
Yeah, I was going to say he's been mostly on the attack, but he's been in like 1 or 2 tough spots on defense.
Really trying to extract that leg now is Frank. Nicely done here by Frank, able to...
Gonna have to reposition again. See, when they blow the whistle, they have to freeze the position and move them back to the middle. And the clock stops.
In a big moment for the team here, he's done well, man.
23 seconds here.
We talk about the qualifier. This is almost an incentive for athletes to go that route, because even if the qualifier doesn't work out, if you go out there and put on a show and be entertaining and prove that you could be a factor here, you might still end up getting the call.
Yeah.
15 seconds here.
Those qualifiers, man, they're important to the overall story of the season. This is a nice play here. Not a lot of time.
Short time here. Frank
6 seconds. No, he's not going to get him now.
What a performance, despite it going to the...
Oh my gosh, they gifted a sub to Morty before I could.
Fun 6
W.
In.
Kind of. Mostly.
Stephen Aiken to make it official.
After 6 minutes, this match finishes with a draw.
I'm a wig splitter.
Fighting Sloth with the follow. Thank you so much.
Both gentlemen.
I appreciate that. Let's go.
We've seen a lot of firsts here at PGF. I don't know if I've ever
Sloth, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the CFam. Hey, thank you so much for the 100 kicks. I appreciate that, bro.
That was the coolest play of the game right there.
Man, PGF is goated. I've been knowing about you guys for a little bit now, but to have this opportunity to do a little watch party with my community is awesome. Yeah, especially this particular matchup. Oh my goodness.
Here was that armbar play. Too little, too late, but Frank was trying to take that arm home.
Yeah, I mean, with a little more
So this is your first time seeing it? Nice. Nice.
That was a nice bite.
Yeah, I've been aware of it, but I haven't necessarily tuned in, and now here we are.
Looked good.
Facts, much love. I appreciate that. Welcome to the CFam. I'm pretty sure I followed you back as well.
Greatest jiu-jitsu players.
Stay tuned after this for sure, for sure.
Fantastic. This is
are you live over there?
To see
Let me see if I can.
out here and do the thing.
Are you doing a watch party as well?
All right.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, I'm live, man.
Very nice.
Triple.
Are you doing a watch party as well? Very nice. Excellent. Yes, excellent. I'd love to see it. How you doing? How you doing? W's. Let's go. Let's go.
What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the follow, babe.
Of course.
Matches.
Scored by Jen Thompson.
There we go. I'm going to try and send a couple of people over your way as well.
So he got rear naked choked on the rematch, but I believe in this guy.
Player called to the mat for the Philly Phenoms. And the Phenoms currently sitting
Let me see if I can
in third position. I'd love to score some points here.
Let's go, Atkins.
Fighting Sloth.
They chase tornadoes, you follow?
Let's go back out to Stephen Aiken.
Boom. There we go.
I don't think you can do it from the... Nice, you can't. So the
boys for Caleb Crump.
Boom.
Crump continues to lead this Colorado team and continues to really be must-see television every time he's on the mat. Gonna have to start putting up some points on the board, though. Did have that kill last week of Armin Bruni, his only finish in the PGF.
There we go. Let's go, chat. I think we got a new follower as well. Mecha Frogzilla, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm so excited to be doing this, man. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Matt Elkins, really?
The owner, the president.
I'll definitely have to drop in. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of love here as well.
Something tells me Elkins is going to remind Elijah that later tonight.
Boom.
I'm sure Elijah will remind him that he's tapped.
Boom. There we go.
Multiple times in the PGF. Those boys like to go.
Got you with the full send, baby.
This is a banger match.
Let's go.
These guys very strong wrestlers.
If you're new here,
pro MMA fighters.
Be sure to drop us a follow on all of our socials. We're following everybody back. Make sure you guys jump in the Discord as well. And if you guys are coming over from the PGF broadcast, I really appreciate you. We're just breaking down the matches, kind of explaining what's happening, and just reacting live to everything. This is our first watch party for PGF, the Professional Grappling Federation, and they've been kind enough to give us some shout-outs, man. Very exciting. The action is so good. The shot clock, I love it. Watching some really good matches. Linda, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I saw you guys over there in PGF World's chat and over in Fighting Sloth's chat as well. Let's go. Welcome to the CFam. Let us know where you're from.
Attempts here. He's creating opportunities for himself. He hasn't been able to capitalize yet, but I do like what I see out of Derek here on the feet. Caleb comes in hard with those collar ties, Donnie. You see how Derek posts that left hand on the back of the elbow? Hey, nice work here. Derek moving around towards the back. They're going to pause.
I was going to say he kind of like had to get in position there because he knew the refs were going to come in to lock in the position and then move them. He has to feel exactly where the position is and then be able to move them straight to the middle of the mat here.
Making sure that they understand not only
That's exactly what I was saying right here. Look at Sloth. He's ahead of the game. That was smart taking that position before the whistle. 100%.
We'll both have a very clear understanding of where we're supposed to be. Excellent refereeing right there by PJ Montano. Again, referees don't always get a lot of love, but when they do a great job, I think it's important to shout them out.
I mean, my favorite action from PJ is when he sacrifices his body to make sure these guys don't go flying.
No, I was gonna say the ref was in there. Wow, he got out of that quick.
Action back on the feet.
Wow. Man, that would be fun being right there on the couch. Oh my gosh.
He looks like he belongs, doesn't he?
100%.
Yeah. Atkins belongs.
Yeah, he does.
He's been itching to get out there, dude. He's not satisfied with being on the bench. He wants game time.
And as we've seen here, these bench players can be very impactful for a team. You don't know when you're going to get the call, but when you do, you want to make the most of it. Atkins trying to do just that.
That's so funny that Morty went over there and got gifted a sub before we could gift them a sub. CFam, if you go over to their chat, I will gift you a sub to them.
David Seagrave
for sure.
Of the Colorado Wolverines looking on.
Crump on the shot clock here. Oh, that wasn't a deep enough shot to reset it, I don't think.
Closing moments of the shot clock. Big
There's a deep shot.
Attempts.
That ought to do it right there. Ended up with him in a bad position.
And that does turn off the shot clock.
Hey, let me tell you something. Derek Adkins has a professional guillotine. Trust me, I've rolled with this dude. His guillotine is seriously high level. Caleb doing a great job getting back to his feet. He wants to shuck this.
Yeah, Olivo screaming to Atkins to bring it down.
Boyce Gracie watching this action unfold here in Las
Nice.
Vegas.
Good work, Shy.
You doing as well.
Great work, Shy.
Or YouTube, wherever you are in the world, PGF appreciates the support.
Yes, we appreciate you guys having the CFam here.
The shot clock once again. We'll see how aggressive Crump gets here with the shot clock on.
There's a deep shot. I mean, that'll reset it right there. I mean, it's deep enough to put him in trouble.
Yep. Oh, and he might be in trouble.
Oh, and this is that 10-finger guillotine right here.
I was going to say, he's got him almost choked out. 10-finger guillotine is insane.
Okay, so play on penalty. The shot clock did expire. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Country. Let's go.
Yeah, I hear you.
Crump defending this attack here from Adkins. You see that yellow dot underneath Crump's name on your screen. That is the penalty counter there. Again, 3 penalties result in 2 points for your opponent. If you get 5, you are disqualified.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. So you can actually get fully disqualified.
Final 2 minutes of the match. You see any frustration here, B-Mac, on the face of Caleb Crump? He's thrown some hard collar ties. They haven't really necessarily made contact, but
no, he always throws hard collar ties. I think this is just the way he lives his life. You know what I'm saying? Nice.
And honestly, I do see some frustration from Crump often when I watch him compete here because he has struggled to find finishes.
Right.
I don't think it's because he's struggling to find finishes.
Trying to see if I can share this out to my mods really quick, Chad. Give me 1 second.
That he holds himself to. And when you expect so much of yourself, you're almost
how much time left? Minute and a half?
Yourself, you know?
Ooh, good shoot, but good defense there. Wow.
Crump coming off week 2 where he got his first submission in PGF competition and talked about what that meant to him. You know, he talks about this league being an opportunity to be a professional jiu-jitsu player, and he said he finally sort of felt like a professional jiu-jitsu player after getting a kill on the PGF mat.
There we go.
These guys going to have to get something going.
Appreciate that, Country. Thank you for doing that, bro.
Out in the center of the mat. And you see how Crump just almost swings his way out of those. There's a scrap, man. I like this. Nice shot here, Crump, though. And he puts himself into that 10-finger guillotine again. This is where Derek finishes this play from. Let's see what he can make happen. 30 seconds to go. Crump doing a good job underneath there. He's fighting the hands. But you see how this is good. This is good.
Oh.
Nice work by Crump. Immediately attacks back with his own front headlock.
Yeah, so that he did the same thing that Adkins did before that to secure that position before the refs blew the whistle.
Dude, you're scrapping in front of Hoist, not just in front of him like he's in
his
building,
lap.
but you're in his lap, dude. That's crazy. That's just crazy.
I mean, PGF is unlike any other experience in combat sports. If you get a couch seat, life is good, and I promise you no one's taking that seat away from Hoist Gracie.
We know Crump has a good front headlock game if he can get to his position. He's in his position. What can he do with it? Can he find something?
Ooh.
No, not there. Adkins got super active as soon as he felt Crump making any kind of move.
These guys are going to battle their way to the bell.
No striking, but they're trying to get that grapple in.
6 minutes in the books. Atkins sort of shoving Crump away towards the end. I think he was a little bit perturbed by
Sure, I mean,
down the stretch, but no points awarded. Stephen Aiken to make it a
Colorado's got to do something to get points.
Finishes with a draw.
So they need a ring. I think
no
they
points between these Wolverines.
That's actually a funny comment. That's a funny comment to make because I think they're trying to be different and let you feel like you're right in the action, which is exciting.
Off the bench and, you know, 10-finger
you can, like you're so close.
Fun to watch, B-Mac.
Yes, not a common technique. It's not something you're going to see a lot of, but he is a master of that technique, and so.
So is this like strictly win by decision or submission? It's by submission. Let me just double check though, because that's actually a really good question.
A lot of movement, a lot of action. A match that mostly happened on the feet, which is, you know, it's fine for excitement. It's fine for action. It's fine if you like to watch.
That's actually a great question.
The problem is no points on the board in the PGF without a submission. It's hard to get.
No point. He just said it. No points on the board without a submission.
Has to be now. You got Melanson, Cockle, and Rayfield.
So matches are submission only, basically. Regular matches are 6 minutes. Chokes, you get 6 points. Joint locks, you get 3 points. If you get them to submit under 60 seconds, it's a bonus point. If there's no submission, there's no points. So basically, in this league,
make some noise for Sean Melanson.
You don't get rewarded for just surviving. If you don't finish, you don't score. That's why everyone is constantly attacking. You know what I mean?
Earlier tonight, you can be sure Melanson is anxious to get back on the scoreboard where he likes
a couple of other things that we can go over too. So basically the way that the structure works is the teams accumulate points through submissions. So the top team wins the season prize, and the top 8 individual athletes will make the playoffs. So basically every match matters.
Colorado Wolverine.
You know?
Make some noise.
Basically,
for
the
Brett
athletes are fighting for two
Moyer.
things at once: their team standing and their individual playoff position.
Really been the brightest spot thus far this season for the Colorado Wolverines. Had a nice break earlier over Travis Haven earlier on tonight. Let's see what he can do against the relentless problem that is Sean Melanson here.
Tail of the tape for this meeting between the Phenoms and the Wolverines. 14 points racked up for Sean Melanson, 6 on the board for Brett Moyer.
See a couple of comments in the chat.
I like Moyer, the guy for Colorado. He just won his previous match. He's feisty. He's strong too. Look how strong he is. And he gets in position quick.
This would be cool in a pit. Or with the
Like
wall.
that's his strategy for sure.
Here's the thing. We actually, after season 2, Keelan and I considered adding a pit and adding a wall. Oh my!
Oh wow, he got him quick.
Brett Moyer just ran into a wall named Sean Melanson.
Wow, he kind of like fell right into that.
What?
And then the money bags got thrown right in there. Wow.
Melanson, 4 points with the break inside the minute. Money bags to.
Oh, I thought Moyer. I was just hyping Moyer up too. Wow.
And make it official, Stephen Aiken.
Your winner with a 4-point break, representing the Philly Phenoms, Sean Melanson.
Dude, are you
Wow.
serious?
Melanson making things happen.
It just happened so fast,
Yeah.
too. That's
So he
what we
gets
wanna
the
see out of
bonus, too,
Melanson.
'cause it's under
He's
a
got
minute.
that in the bag. Show it to us.
And
dude.
he
That's
talked about
perfect.
being quicker to the punch. Certainly was that.
Man, I love that. That is crazy.
BMAC, let's take a look at the replay presented.
Yeah,
by
I need to see
Doliver.
this again.
Melanson
If you blink, you'll
made
miss
quick
it.
work.
See, Moyer got down in his normal position, but then he sets him up right there, grabs the arm, locks him in.
He got into that with Cam, and then he does it again with Moyer. What was that, 17 seconds? Did I see that correctly?
Wow.
17 seconds. Sean Melanson, dude. Hey, I know some of you out there thinking, oh, I thought this dude was just an Instagram influencer. Check the scoreboard. Sean Melanson's the real deal.
I mean, I think he did that for the gram.
Whatever it is, he's got a great chance to win this whole thing. Certainly
For the gram.
be on his back.
Absolutely.
Wow, man.
Big win, big points, big money for Sean Melanson, who's standing by with Stephen Aiken.
There you go.
The rich get richer.
3 money bags.
Big money. Sean Melanson in here. 3 money bags. Quick finish. We know you wanted that. The team needed it. Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm just happy about it, man. I was just telling Chris, all I got to do is believe in myself, and I can probably take anyone out.
Put yourself high up on the scoreboard. Put the team back in the hunt. What else can we expect from you the rest of the season?
Hopefully more submissions.
More submissions. Hopefully more money bags. We appreciate you, Sean.
Got to complain online a little bit more.
Complain online, Sean Melanson.
Sean Melanson alluding to some comments he made. And, I mean, positive experience for him there. 3 money bags. Have we seen that yet this season?
Actually, I think we've never seen 3 money bags in one match before. I think it's the first time in PGF history that somebody snatches up 3 money bags in one match. Normally when we see 2, it's 1 for each guy.
Right.
You know, it's not normally 2 for one guy. That was 3 for one guy.
Keelan,
Wow.
money bag.
How much
That's
money's
what we're
in
all about.
there?
Even Keelan throwing money?
That
When
may be the-
Keelan starts throwing the money bags, you know it's serious, dude.
I mean, Moneybags Melanson over here getting it done. is,
Moneybags
did so in a
Melanson.
big way. And Hoist Gracie's actually tweeting about it right now. That's why he was on his phone.
While we're waiting on that next match, I'll finish what I was saying about why we chose not to go with the sloped wall.
Right.
So after season 2, Keelan and I we're still in Decatur.
Right.
You know, nobody's even seen the PGF yet. It's just me and Keelan and our friends that have seen it so far. And we actually went to an event. I won't name a name, but we went to an event that had the sloped wall, and we had VIP access. So we had literally the best seats in the house. And we ended up moving into general admission so we could see.
Right, yeah.
For the in-house audience, it's just
Let me see if I can
it's
spam
not
up
an
Philly.
optimal experience unless you're in a giant arena. We want this to feel exclusive. It would be very
Boom.
hard to do what we're doing.
Yeah, the Wolverines have
We're
got
doing
to figure
with
out some
PGF
points.
with In-house spectators with the angled wall. And so that was the decision that we made. And
So really quick, while we're between matches, just to give you guys like some more information, the teams are actually drafted before the season starts. So before the season, they build these teams through a draft. So if you really think about it, like it could be a different team, different athletes every season. You know what I mean? On different teams. So the chemistry and the strategy, it plays a role just like in traditional sports. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting to think about that type of format.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Give it up for Andrew Cockle.
Dude, Andrew Cockle is him. He's had a great season so far.
Him.
4 breaks on the season. Had a nice break over Faketa earlier tonight. You know, he and Melanson really have put this team on their back with Rayfield sort of early struggles, but feels like every moment is important.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do, because if he's as good as Melanson, wow.
Joins Crackle, and we'll see if he can do it once again in his second matchup here in week number 3 for the Philly Phenoms. Time for his opponent's walk. We go back to Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Colorado Wolverines. Make some noise for Sam Schwartzapfel.
You know, I love me some Sam Schwartzapfel, but been a
unfortunately,
tough year, you know?
yeah, I was gonna say he got
Seagrave's coach, or excuse me,
in the previous match. I forget the name of the guy, but he made him tap in 13 seconds, which is the fastest submission in PGF history. So this is going to be this could be a sketchy one.
15 points on the board.
But you never know.
Still trying to secure his first points of this PGF season. Fourth matchup here in our top half of the second block of the night. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik. BMAC Brandon McCatherine live here in Las Vegas. Schwartzapfel representing the Wolverines in the black and yellow, Cockle in the green and black.
And same, like, you got to keep an eye on the way the standings are set up too, because if they hold the way that they are, a couple of these guys could be like right on the edge of the playoff cutoff. You know,
he got a grown up on top of him right here in Sam Schwartzapfel.
Sam ran into a very tough Elijah Carlton earlier tonight.
Yeah. Dude, tough as
Elijah Carlton. That's the guy that made him tap in 13 seconds.
Pass by Sam.
Sam's motivated now.
Himself in a place that not a lot of people have found themselves in so far this season, and that's on the other side of Andrew Cockle's guard. And Sam, listen, once Sam passes the guard, he does very, very good work.
Cockle on the shot clock for the first time in this match.
Yeah, and if you're like, why? Why is that shot clock on Cockle? It's always on the guy who's got his guard passed, always on the bottom player. That's just the way the PGF works.
I like the concept of the shot clock. That's literally straight out of the NBA. So you can't just lay there in defense the whole time.
Flying. Get a
See
restart here in the penalty position.
Yeah, you see the penalty slots at the bottom. If you get 6, you're disqualified.
Vanessa up to kind of chat.
So that's when that shot clock comes in to get them to continue to keep the action going. If you notice, that's like the whole point of this league. They want the action to be pushed at all times.
Any of the behind-the-scenes
You see what happens when you get in the reset.
Looked like Schwartzapfel was a little bit banged up, but said you'd have to kill him to get him not to make the walk. Seagrave said he was healthier this week, apparently.
I mean, Sam was hit by a car on his bicycle.
Yeah, literally. Oh, look at this. Nice chin strap.
Oh,
nice move there by
guillotine?
Cockle. Sam not having it.
Wow, how did he get out of that?
Hard again. Sam's a dog.
Sam coming into the season said he actually felt healthier than he has in quite a long time. Despite that, it's been a tough go of things. But don't let the lack of points fool you. Sam Schwartzapfel, very talented on this PGF mat.
Yeah, I mean, lifelong wrestler, wrestled his way through college, and he's got a really good Japanese necktie right here. He made his move to it just a little bit early. Didn't have the grip that he needed together. He already had the leg laced, and I think he was like, if I just jump it, I can put it together. No.
So action back now on the feet.
Said, why is this actually so interesting? I mean, it's the format, because it's one thing, Morty, to be interested in like combat sports and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as a whole, but the way the format is set up,
you know, that is
like the
whoa, the lamp taking the brunt of that.
And the mat here.
The way the format is set up, it pushes the action.
Yeah, we've seen Schwartzapfel got a little aggressive with Chewy back in week 1 as well.
Wow. Right, yeah.
Cockle jumps, and Sam does so as well, almost out of a mocking sort of.
Yeah, that's Sam's
Yeah,
move.
stay composed.
He's the best at that.
Halfway point here of the match. I was saying with the shot clock, that can come into play on the feet, and it's all about taking a step forward or
Kick
backward.
is the
That
best,
goes by the
100%.
side. Cockle gets into his guard.
100%.
You see the way Sam is kind of pressuring forward? That's going to get the stalling call turned on him for sure. For sure he's going to end up with the shot clock. And we had actually like an extra rules meeting.
I'm trying to see how many they have on YouTube watching them, because YouTube is there and Instagram.
The closed guard and you're on top position. It's always going to be on YouTube.
Ooh, triangle here.
Oh my gosh. Those are their big
back to the feet
platforms. Like, I think they had either 40 or 60,000 on IG when I looked. They have 209,000 subs on YouTube.
That's something PMAC.
They have 1.8 thousand watching on YouTube right now.
Sub-only sort of formats. I like the idea that if you get the closed guard, the impetus is on your opponent to maybe get aggressive, and that opens up opportunities.
Yeah, and really the closed guard is the only spot where it's always stalling on the top guy.
Right.
If you're past the guard, stalling's always on the bottom guy. Oh, this
wow.
is nice. He's so good. He's so good.
No way.
Cockle
so
gets
good when he
it done.
grabs your
Money
leg.
bag.
Wow.
Phenoms getting 3 points. I'm telling you.
Dude, he's unstoppable once he grabs the leg, dude. I'm telling you, he's got such a nasty bite.
Cockle will make you crackle. No? All right.
No,
Whoa.
To make it official.
Whoa.
The winner with a break, representing the Philly Phenoms, Andrew Cockle.
Another big break. for
Cockle make you
Andrew
grapple?
Cockle.
Whoa.
3 points for himself in the Philly Phenoms. He dispatches Sam Schwartzapfel.
B-Mac, you talked about Cockle having a lot of experience. Maybe not inside the PGF.
He like dropped, flipped, and rolled over, and then got his right ankle right there.
There it is again. How many times?
Oh, that's insane.
I don't care what your grip is. You get belly down with a straight ankle. I love that too. Little throat slash. Get the dollar.
Do you get extra if you get the ankle that has the
ankle grip?
The like wrap around it?
You're gonna be able to drive braking pressure even against the toughest guys in the league.
Andrew Cockle standing by.
Jeff, what's goody? Jeff, do me a favor. Go over to their stream.
You got another one? You got a money?
And I'll gift you a sub.
Tell me what you're thinking.
Let him know that you came from my stream.
He was just like that, kind of short, good wrestling base, good attack. So I knew coming in I could have like a game plan just along with him a lot. So I was ready to go. He was able to run away for about 4 minutes, but as soon as I get to the leg, I'm going to finish most people.
Yeah, Sam's very tough. He's a cagey kind of grappler, somebody that's hard to handle and stuff. He has good, similar front headlock game to yourself, so you guys scrapped it out. What can we expect in that last match?
Same thing as always. I'm going to come out, trying to attack submissions, and try and get a sub to go 3-0 on the night.
We appreciate Andrew. Look forward to it.
Hey, there you go.
Love watching him compete. Love that he shouts.
Got to be quick. Someone else will gift you before I can.
Good stuff all around.
Yeah, Andrew's been a pleasure to have around the whole season, man. Like, he's just he's the kind of athlete that we want here in the PGF. It's
W.
He can just try to take my head off with a money bag.
Getting
I don't know if he's throwing it to me or at me, dude.
All right, one more matchup to go here in the top half of our second block of the night. Let's go back to Stephen Aiken.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Give it up for Derek Rodman Rayfield.
Here he is, Derek Rayfield, finally getting on the board with a break over Chewy Magana earlier tonight. Gotta think Rayfield has some meat on the bone and some things still to prove here in
Try
season
to get
9.
some like CFam messages in there, but I can't find any of
Let's not
those
forget,
emotes.
at the conclusion of this match in the second block, all of our athletes will be at that halfway point of the season, and Rodman, Derek Rayfield, hopes to have a big second half. It's already started here tonight with a big win in his first points of the season.
Let's go.
Rodman Rayfield ready to go to work for the second time tonight here at week 3 of PGF. He represents the Philly Phenoms. Back-to-back breaks for that Philly squad here in the second block. We'll see if we can get a third straight submission
I kind of feel like I like that it's early too. Like their broadcast started at like 3:30 their time on a weeknight, so it gives you something to look forward to in the middle of the week on Hump Day.
Representing the Colorado Wolverines. Give it up for Jaden Groner.
Here's Jaden Groden. Lost all
Colorado's got to
thus
get some
far this
points.
season, but did some things in that first match of the night tonight against Kevin Buring. Ultimately, Buring was just too much.
And Buring, one of the
Versus it being like a Saturday night. Like it's too many times where I've had a couple of beers Saturday and I'm asleep by the time the main event's happening.
4 points for Rayfield. Final matchup in this team meeting. Halfway point for these gentlemen here at the 2026 season of PGF. We are underway.
Let's go. Oh, wow.
It should be exciting, and I'll tell you what, man. If you're Jaden Groner,
he was kind of like catching him off guard, like pressing his face back like that.
Having Rayfield, like after you just took a loss, you had a tough week 1, very tough week 2 on the sideline, and now you got Derek Rayfield.
A fired up Derek Rayfield.
Yeah, Rayfield's fired up in a new
Whoa.
way this week. Groner.
Groner, yeah, I was going to say, Rayfield, yeah, okay, good. It's good sportsmanship there.
These guys are going to have fun together.
And it's interesting, Rayfield's always been a young man in this sport, and he's taken on a young man in Jaden Groner, and Groner's up to the task here early, close guard.
Yeah, it's wild thinking about Rayfield as like the grizzled.
So you can't wait for March Madness tomorrow? Facts.
But Groner just 19, making his PGF debut after winning
Facts.
the Philadelphia qualifier in, I'll be honest with you, completely dominating fashion in Philadelphia. And had some serious dudes in his bracket. Shout out to Tim Bova, who was another big standout from that Philly bracket, a guy that I expect to see in the PGF one of these days. But Groner just Groner ran him over.
Yeah, 5-0, 3 finishes, all 3 at the average.
This is nice. This is nice. You can pick something up here.
Rayfield also on the shot clock
Got
here.
an Aoki lock, maybe. Oh, this is nice. This is nice.
This would be something for Groner.
Nice. Oh, trips him. Rayfield out of there. And I think that got the shot clock reset. Woo, that was close.
I should be able to find like CFam pretty easily here.
A bit of a lasso style play with
maybe
his left foot.
Little swipe at the face there by Derek Rayfield.
He's been swiping the face the whole time. I don't know how I feel about
They're
that.
gonna have to get busy here. Or they're gonna draw the ire of shot clock Murillo over here.
Oh, that's fire. Those are fire right there.
Keep going, Derek. That was good.
Far side arm drag maybe for Groner. Just hasn't been able to find his offense, man. Hasn't been able to find the positions that he needs to score. He's just had a tough time getting going. I like that step through there by Rayfield. Didn't work out, but I like the idea.
I'm just looking for the CFam one. Maybe I passed it already.
Halfway point of the match, 3 down, 3 to go.
Chris Olivo looking for a couple moves at a time from Rayfield rather than just one.
That's a great point from him as well. Like we need to throw combinations. The first 2 punches might not land, but just pushing him out of position with the jab might be enough to angle off and get yourself what you're looking for. Here's a Choi bar attempt now by Groner.
Choi bar, wow.
This is good. Groner trying to put his first points on
that's
the
pretty
season.
tight. He might be tough. He might be in trouble. Come on, Groner.
Here. This could be sick.
Gets his top position with this triangle. Flexing here
for the
is Groner.
Hey, but you better pay attention, young man. Double
I think
threat
Groner's
here.
only 19.
See what
Rayfield could lift him. Look at that.
Rayfield stands. Groner going to lose
Wow.
the position here at the PGF. It should be known that if you clear the belt line with your opponent, there are no slams, so you get a restart.
Of course.
Groner immediately back.
I like that sequence, and I like that mat awareness, that in-game awareness from a man that we have to call a veteran at this point, Derek Rayfield. Great attack, though, by Groner. And you know what that does? That shows why he's here. That's why Jaden Groner is here.
I mean, the
Very
flex was
scary.
pretty nice, too.
I mean, if it hadn't been like like there was only one possible reaction Rayfield could have made right there.
Shot clock once again for Derek Rayfield, who had some words.
Rayfield gotta be careful.
Trying to do this
Hey!
pass. And that will reset the clock. 90 seconds left in the match. Groner doing a good job here at earning the respect. Earning his place, showing he belongs out there with a veteran in Derek Rayfield.
They're kind of like
roundhouse kick there. I like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, Derek Rayfield's got the best kicking game in all of jiu-jitsu.
DJ. Dude, he did have a sweet Mortal Kombat low sweep move into a double leg. Remember that against Cam Hurd? That had the two coolest takedowns of the season, that one match. Cam hit that duck under that went absolutely viral, by the way. And then Derek had that crazy Mortal Kombat, the move I do when I'm playing Mortal Kombat with my son, Kellen, where I just low kick over and over in the corner and he gets super mad at me. Derek did that and finished a double leg out of it. It was awesome.
Rayfield on the shot clock once again. Only 30 seconds remain in the match.
Choi bar attempt.
Shot clock dropping.
And for Rayfield, every opportunity to not score points does factor in both for the team and individual.
Short time here on the clock, where we're going to get a reset from the penalty position. Groner going to have an opportunity at the back, but again, time not on the side.
I think Derek made a strategic
Okay, so they're
decision.
going to go ahead and reset the mat there. That's his second penalty.
Because he doesn't feel like there's enough time.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it was just going to be his second penalty, and he didn't feel like he was getting anywhere. I'm not going to jump into something and put myself in danger. I know Groner can't finish me in this short time right here. He believes he can't. Who knows what the truth is? We'll find out in these next 11 seconds.
Good reset. 11 seconds here.
Yeah.
He's going for the guillotine. He's not going to be able to get it. Looks like Rayfield's holding his arm.
Feel all the way to the clock, and time expires.
And you know, Rayfield has such high expectations of himself, going to be disappointed every time he doesn't score. But Groner is legit.
So essentially, if there's no submission, there's no points.
6 minutes, no points to be awarded. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
After 6 minutes, this match finishes with a draw.
All right, officially at the halfway point of the season. Pretty good scrap here by Groner, who had a lot of offense, and you know, he's earning some respect out there with a savvy.
They got to have the clip of the.
Yeah, I think this was a good show.
Wow, that right there could have gotten a little scary, but of course the ref steps in.
Just a savvy play there by Rayfield.
The flip over, he goes for the armbar, but he's able to hold his arms together.
Check out, I mean, that was just.
How he's able to get out of that.
That was awesome. Groner tried to flex, but you know what? Pay attention, young man. I think he lost his focus right there. I believe that should have been a finish.
All right, I'm taking a big risk here by asking Brandon McCaffrey to do some math, but do you have a points total on what transpired between the Phenoms and the
give us a standing.
Wolverines?
Okay, good.
Here we go. Let's take a look at the team standings thus far.
And let's see if these are correct here. I'm checking.
Obviously,
with
the
my,
Vegas Kings are up there on top. Colorado's got to get some points to stay competitive.
Looks like we got 69 to the Kings, 63 to the Twisters, 42 to the Phenoms, and 12 to the Wolverines. Raph, does that check out? He's making a face at me, but I'm assuming that's going to be right. Now, this does look to be updated and correct. Thompson at 30. Buehring
See, look at
28,
Buehring there at the top.
Carlton at 24,
and second.
Arande 23.
Carlton got that quick submission over
kind of crowded there at the top.
Sam.
I'd actually like to see that bubble. I know it's not quite bubble time yet. It's not quite bubble time, but you know how I feel about the bubble.
Well, and I think there are a lot of guys still on the bubble, even as we saw coming into the night, guys with 8-6 points. It's still wide open. The kills can add up really quickly. And what we saw last season, as that sort of playoff bracket was forming, It got very tight as things went along, and that bubble is going to pique your interest, B-Mac, because it's going to go on till week 4, week 5. The individual thing is not going to come into real clarity until we get a little further along.
Yeah, and the wheat sort of starting to separate from the chaff a little bit on the leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? Like Thompson, Buehring, Carlton, Arande, kind of separating themselves, particularly Thompson and Buehring. Those gaps start to get really hard to close.
You want to talk about separation? We've got an opportunity here for the
Morty,
Kings
I
to
appreciate
separate
you.
while the Twisters hope to close the gap. It is Team Las Vegas who's
This
in
is
that
going to be
number
good.
one spot,
These two
taking on
teams are at the top
from
of the
Alabama
standings
and the
right now.
Twisters. All right, action
This is going to be a good
continues
matchup here in
our
Block 2.
second block of Week 3. Let's go out to the mat with Stephen Aiken.
Our next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Vegas Kings. Give it up for Austin, the Gumby, Arande.
The Gumby.
Austin Arande proving to be a really tough out in the Professional Grappling Federation. Lost his first match of the season and now has won 5 of his last 6. Continues to be a stalwart for this talented Vegas Kings squad.
I love how the walks evolve as the season continues, and Austin Arande taking his hat off and putting it on Coach Ricky Lundell might be one of my favorite walks
you like that?
of the season.
I still shout out to Handsome Kevin. He still got my favorite walk ever. The way he would just flip
This should be a good match for sure.
Austin Arande ready to go to work here for a second match of week number 3 at PGF. All right, time for his opponent to make the walk back to Steven.
After they introduce his next opponent, I'm just going to mute it really quick and then see if I can go over a couple of other things with you guys.
Jake Strauss.
Here is Jake Strauss with a smile on his face. You can be sure he's happy to be in the PGF. Big couple matches closing out the night here for Strauss against Arande and Melanson.
Tail of the tape for this first meeting of the second block for the Kings and Twisters. Arande on the board with 22 points, 8 for the Twisters. Jake Strauss.
Those are the guys on my thumbnail.
You know, Jake Strauss is
See?
low-key the funniest guy in the PGF this season. Didn't see that.
Moyer
I thought he was
there.
going to be like a stone-faced, like hard-nosed animal.
No.
He is an animal. He is a caveman. But he is funny, dude, and a freestyle rapper, from what I'm told.
Really?
He has his own Instagram where he just posts freestyles. He's got
I might have to check that out.
freestyle
Really?
raps. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Freestyle
I'll give you
rapper,
some
huh?
beats later.
Dude, tell you what.
I tell you what, like the way he's getting into this body lock passing right here, Arande. Okay, I like this. This is a nice
Ganja,
response
appreciate you.
here.
Thank you. Morty with the
Nice work, man.
4,300
Nice
points.
passing. Heavy pressure from Strauss. And you know, slow is not the same thing as nothing happening.
Right.
That's important to note. As long as these guys, a body lock pass is just naturally going to be a slower, it's a half-court game. You know what I'm saying? It's a, oh, look at this, jumping around to the Darce. The Darce daddy looking to send it home. This would be big.
Oh my gosh, this would be kind of an upset.
Arande can find a way out of this.
Oh, Jake trading off right here. Man, I think he should have stayed with that. He felt something that we didn't feel. Makes a move to the back. Woo! And he's going to have to start all over again against that dangerous guard.
And Arande pushing him with his foot. Some might call it a kick.
I call it a push. I choose push.
It wouldn't surprise you that I would call it a kick.
Yeah, I was going to say a
I'm
push
thinking-
kick.
Look at it!
Uh-oh.
Triangle by
Uh-oh.
Arande.
Got the triangle. He could be in trouble here. Strauss could be in trouble.
He's got good patience on his triangle, which is one of the most important things you can have. Biggest mistake you can make on a triangle is to try to lock it up too early when it's not.
Yeah, I was going to
quite
say,
there.
he's not just trying to submit him right away. He's draining the energy so that opening can come up even like 30 seconds later into the match.
Keeping that elbow heavy on the ground. And Strauss is going to get called right here. They're not going to let him just sit there and survive it.
Yeah, they're going to pull shot clock. 16
That's
seconds.
Shot clock ticking on Jake Strauss, who needs to be aggressive to get out of this and turn that shot clock off, but he can't be too aggressive and find himself getting caught with a kill.
And because he's in a submission, that penalty is going to continue. but he won't get reset.
Right.
Right?
Oh, I see.
This is
I was wondering why they didn't reset it.
It would be if we put him in the penalty position.
Right. The
we
shot
want to
clock,
keep people close to a submission.
Yep. The shot clock can't be a benefit for you.
Correct.
Halfway point of the match. And that shot clock could come into play again, but now we see the posture.
Nice. And this is the right thing right here by Jake. Hey, great survival, Jake Strauss.
Wow, I don't know how he was able to get out of that.
He understood that, yes, I might get the penalty right here, but patience is
Had to
gonna
take
be
the
my
penalty
way out. And I might have,
to survive.
on the other side of this with a penalty on the clock or on the board, but I'm not going to just give up 6 smooth here to Austin Arande.
Pretty good matchup here. 2.5 minutes remain. Both men have had their moments of offense.
I was just about to say it. Maybe I've heard you say something like that too many times, TJ. You are my mentor, in fact, in commentating and broadcasting, so I was just about to say they both had their moments, man.
You know, and Strauss was a steal in the draft, going for only $1,000, and certainly his game in this season. But ultimately, you got to find the finishes, and just one so far for Strauss.
Oh, Arande going into a go-go Plata attempt, turns it into an Omo Plata, and then Strauss has to roll
the
out.
strategy of the positioning is so
Triangle
intense.
could be on the other side here. It's going to have to bring that right leg underneath to the bottom side of Strauss's head and lace it back up. Strauss collecting himself, gathering himself, and there's the triangle.
Strauss has been able to navigate that triangle earlier in the match.
This
but
is
this
better.
one's a
He's
much
getting him
different
right into that triangle
position.
again.
It's not much different.
Well,
now it's getting. Now it's different. Now it's different. This is serious now.
90 seconds left.
Jake's the kind of guy who would rather die right here than tap. I really do.
I hear
I think he'll try to sleep. Great play by Arande, shoving that.
Rather
elbow
die
across
than
to
tap.
Cut that space and cut that shoulder out of the lot just a little bit. Shoulder still in there, just a touch. Jake can't stand.
Wow.
6 points for Austin Arande.
That's why the Kings are on top.
The Kings get richer with those points.
Just consistency and patience and beauty in the art of the guard by Austin Arande. That was magnificent triangle technique.
The reason I said, B-Mac, that triangle was different is it looked like Strauss reacted quicker than he did in the first one, and ultimately it took a little more time for Arande, but he was able to stick with it, and he does get the kill. 6 points for Austin Arande, doing big things here on week 3 of PGF. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Your winner with a kill, representing the Vegas Kings, Austin Arande.
Austin Arande getting his hand raised.
Wow.
6 points.
And we'll take a look here at the replay in just a second.
What drink is that?
Here's the replay presented by Dahlinger.
Yeah, I want to see because it happened
you said
quick.
It was a little different. It was a different reaction. You were right. It was almost the same reaction. The difference is on the first triangle, Jake got his elbow all the way to the ground here, and he was able to put weight on the elbow. In the second triangle, he got the elbow close, and we're already past that point now when the replay starts. But the elbow was close, but the weight wasn't bearing down on the elbow.
I see it
hide
right there on his right
Because of
arm.
that, Austin was able to pop those hips up and start to bring that elbow across. And you'll see here how he uses this position and the dig under the leg here, too, if you'll notice.
Oh, I see.
That
He was able to
prevented
get
Jake from being
extra
able to
leverage
stand.
right there.
Kept him seated and kept him in a position, just like Austin says right there, to get his 6. Zip, 6 points on the board for your boy.
Austin Arande.
I thought Mike Tyson was sitting on the couch there for a second. I was like, what is going on?
Hoist Gracie and Tyson.
6 points for Arande and a black cap for Stephen Aiken, who's standing by with the man who just got the kill.
Here with Austin Arande. Austin, great kill for yourself. Another 6 points for yourself and the team. You had him in a deep one there, and I thought you may have blown your legs out with the squeeze there. Tell me what you're thinking going into that second one.
Man, he's such a tough opponent. I knew if I could get back there, I could find the angle this time. I lost it the first time. But more important, I want to say this one's for my grandma. She passed away while I was fighting last week.
Oh, wow.
I did not get to see her. I found out the Friday before I came to PGF that she was diagnosed with cancer. So
Rest in peace, Granny.
Austin, very sorry to hear that about your grandma. Condolences to you and your family, man. Thank you for coming out here and putting in work for us here at the PGF during this time. Is there anything else you want to say to the people at home or anyone you want to thank?
Nicole Fox, I love you, baby. I'll be home soon. Thank you to my team, Randy Bros Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you to the Las Vegas Kings for putting this all on and picking me to be a part of the team. I truly am blessed. And remember, guys, God first over all else.
Amen.
Austin Aranda, everybody. Thank you, brother.
A heavy-hearted Austin Aranda getting it done, putting points on the board for his Las
Man,
Vegas
it's just
Kings.
interesting to
Very
think about,
important
like,
points
there's so many
as
different
they
people
come
out there that
against the
are
Twisters
athletic.
who are
Like,
trying
that
to
is so
close the
impressive,
gap
and he's been grappling
in
his
our
whole
overall
life, I
stage.
guarantee
And
you.
Aranda, with that 6-pointer, vaults himself into a tie for second place, only 1 point behind the leader. Jeff
Wow.
It's high for second place. Wow.
And Aranda now sitting at 28.
And those 6 points head-to-head against the Twisters are...
I knew that was going to be a good match. I called that.
All right, our action continues here in block number 2 of week 3. Let's get back to it. Stephen Ake.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Vegas Kings. Make some noise for Chewy Magana.
Let's go, Chewy.
Chewy Magana, been really the story this season, was finished by Derek Rayfield earlier tonight. Has been another part of that Vegas Kings team that has just really vaulted them to the top of the leaderboard, given the balance on that roster. Big, tough spot here against the man, Kevin Buren.
It's been a good season thus far for Mexico's Chewy Magana. We'll see if he can...
Yeah, sometimes it takes some time to update. 100,000?
Earlier tonight, as you mentioned, Kevin Buren is going to be the man he draws here in his second matchup of the night. Chewy Magana ready to go to work.
Whoa.
Here in Las Vegas. Let's
Whoa.
go back to Stephen Ake.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters. Give it up for Kevin Buren.
Here he is, front runner Kevin Buren, won 5 of 6 matches, 6 of 7 matches, won 5 straight. BMAC talked about how Chewy Magana's schedule was getting tougher. You can be sure that's the truth. Let's see how he handles this matchup from Alabama.
Take a look at the tail of the tape for the Kings. It's Chewy Magana, 18 points on the board, 27 points for Alabama's Kevin Buren. Should be a fun matchup here.
Definitely going to be a good one.
These guys go to work in our second block. TJ DeSantis, along with Jason
Chewy.
Kamish, Brandon McCatherine, in attendance tonight in our secret location, week number 3 of the professional.
Low key, it'd probably be better if I could like have my camera on the other side. But I mean, we're not really missing anything in the top left.
Still waiting to see Jet Thompson.
The action's right in the middle of the screen. The camera work, they're doing a great job.
Whew, man, if you're Chewy, you got to be thinking, man, I got my hands full.
Chat for charity, Fighting Sloth every Australian Tuesday. Come chat and raise the donations. No money needed whatsoever. Charities come from the community. Got something you want to raise money for? Come get it on the list.
We know he's got breaking pressure. The problem is nobody in the PGF has better leg lock awareness, understanding, technique,
wrong button,
than Kevin Buren does. He is the cream of the crop when it comes to leg locks here in the PGF.
I want to remind you, if you are watching us on Kick, give us a follow, drop a sub. You'll get exclusive content.
For sure, Ski.
And I think that's the thing that's been most interesting about Magana's season is he's been pushed around. He's been the nail at times, but he quickly becomes the hammer. But right now on the bottom of Kevin Buren inside.
Uh-oh, Kevin looking for this arm triangle. Chewy got his hand on the inside of the lock. I think Kevin's going to try to turn this into a back take. He's going to try to create a reaction here that gets him to the back.
Time on Buren's side, 4 minutes.
I like the production level. They do a really good job.
Shout out to the production team. Love the addition of the coach corner cam.
Holy moly.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. You guys don't understand. I do that in every single sport that I watch. Just ask my lady. I literally say something, and then the announcer says it. I literally just talked about the production and how good it is on this. And then the announcer immediately says it after me. That's insane. I do that in basketball, football, everything. I always do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible, even with that hand on the inside for Chewy, it's definitely possible that he could get finished in this position. This is an arm triangle. It's not a perfect arm triangle, but it very much a potential finish cooking up right here for Buren.
Does Buren have to get off to the side to get the tap?
No, absolutely not. That's a bit of a misconception about the arm triangles, that you need to dismount in order to make it work. In fact, some of the best arm triangles in the world, they're done right there from the mount position. You do have to drop
Shot clock going. I wonder what the
back
difference
on
is in the
shot clock.
timing with the shot clock, though, because I've seen it pop up at 16. That started at, what, 20? My guy Cuddy, what's good,
This is
G?
where the shot clock really could play a factor because Magana already
How we
has
feeling?
one penalty
I appreciate you
against
stopping
him.
by, bro.
Got time left in
Cuddy,
this
if you
match
go
as well.
over to their stream right now, I'll gift you a sub to them, and that'll help the
Showing off the
CFam.
diversity of his game right here. You know, like, yes, I can leg lock you.
They have
Yes,
2,000
I can
people
get to
watching
the
on
back.
YouTube right now,
I can
200,000
also
subscribers on
pin you
YouTube.
down and dominate you as well. I
Yeah,
think
just leave a
it's
comment and say
really
you came
about-
from the CFam,
Woo, that
from
was
Mr.
slick.
CHICITY.
Sorry, I made the weirdest noise ever in reaction to that, but it got me very, very happy.
I was a big fan of that noise. And
Well, you know, and for Buring, I think ultimately prioritizing the kill perhaps against certain opponents, right? You know, we've seen
Here
Melanson
comes the back take.
have to take breaks in spots where he would maybe have preferred to be patient, wait for the kill.
shot clock.
Oh, look at the roll.
Back for Buring, unable to
To secure the
it.
position.
Nice job by Chewy of escaping that. He made a
Chewy's
made
been on
enough of a
defense.
move there that he got the shot clock turned
Look,
off.
look at
You talk
Kevin on
about the
top.
well-rounded overall game of Buring.
Oh, look at that cross face. How hard he's got Chewy's face turned with his shoulder.
I was just going to say, we're learning that he can cook tonight. He can really make your opponent sort of feel that pressure. Magana trying to make something happen, though.
In the previous match, Kevin Buring was more like in a defensive position in the beginning, but he's been all offense in this matchup.
Being behind.
Getting close to out of bounds.
Buring's leg attack, though.
That might be it.
Oh, he almost
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
wow, that was close.
decided against it. Buring. Oh, nice work there.
Oh.
Gagne, and he's on a leg of his own. Uses it to get
Wow,
inside.
that's so amazing how they can
Hey,
transition from
Gavin.
offense to
Oh,
defense
right
so
back into
quick.
it. Have fun playing the leg game with Kevin
Oh,
Buring.
nice
Oh,
schema
wow.
lock attempt.
I guess he will have fun.
Oh, my goodness. Dude, if he can get, I mean, you know the score. If you can get
Wow.
belly down with that grip, it doesn't matter how good you are at leg locks. A guy like Chewy can drive power through that and make you tap or die.
And again, while the submission eluded him for the time being, Magana proving that he belongs out there and is a real threat, even if he's up against a guy like Kevin
Oh, shit,
Buring.
did I do it? I don't know if I did it. I don't think I did.
He's got a bazooka.
It's not going to
Oh,
gift
this
it.
is nice.
Uh-oh.
Again,
Hurry.
Kevin reaching through.
Hurry. Hurry.
Hang on to that
There you
ball.
go. Yeah, that was crazy,
Great
Morty.
match.
And he
Yeah,
talked
back
about
and
it.
forth.
Magana
W.
played the leg game with Buring, not just threatening to get away. He will actively engage, but now he finds himself on bottom here in north-south.
Well, that's Chewy's path to victory. Kevin's got a couple of paths to victory that he could take. Chewy's, he needs to be on Kevin's legs, which is like a terrifying place to be, right? He's the best leg blocker we have.
Well, and if Chewy can back up Orande's kill with a draw even against Buring, that bodes well for the team.
Oh.
Oh, and this is the same move that Chewy has landed over and over this season.
Oh,
He's
my
started
gosh.
Putting the heat on Kevin with it.
He's got to escape.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, then you got to go.
Oh, my God.
That's amazing to be on offense and defense at the
Slick
same
rolling by
time.
Buring to protect himself.
Yes, it
But
does
you
go
saw
back
the
and
stress
forth
on his
so
face,
fast.
Yep.
Right there, Kevin. Right
Now trying to sit back with the leg is Buring. Short time. What a match this has been.
Man, shout out.
Yeah,
to
match
Chewy.
of the night so far. I agree.
Found a way.
Wow.
Found a way against one of the top guys in the league to keep points off.
Wow.
the board.
That was a great match.
There's no such thing. You've heard me say it a million times. There's no such thing as a moral victory in the PGF or really anywhere, the way that I see the world. But that one kind of, yeah,
100%.
that might be close to a moral
and
victory.
with what I just said about
Yeah.
Orande, in terms of the team competition, you back up on a Orande kill with keeping Buring off the board. I think it's huge.
Yeah, playing the role of stoppers, Chewy Magana has got to be proud about his performance there despite a lack of points turned in. All right, Stephen Aiken to make it official.
I won't respond.
After
But
6 minutes,
there-
this
it
match
was a
finishes with a draw.
it was a good match, but we saw
Great matchup between
the
these two
fastest
guys.
kill
All
in
respect from all
PGF
of them.
history.
In a
He
great
tapped him
way
in
to
13
sort of
seconds
respond
earlier,
after
bro.
Having
Yes.
your streak snapped for Chewy Magana out there with Kevin Buring, who
Facts.
who's bringing
W
the pressure,
announcers,
bringing
they're
the heat.
definitely killing it.
But Magana able to stand up to it
Facts.
and also provide some attacks of his own. This one,
Good comment,
it looked
Morty.
like it could have ended at
Let's
multiple
go.
times.
Yeah, for both guys, to be honest with you. I thought Chewy did a great job surviving those arm triangle attempts, being patient, finding survival. This was the one right here, man. This is the thing that we've seen Chewy put. Oh, right there. We saw him put a couple of guys out with that. And you, dude,
See how he and then Kevin had to like try to get in a defensive position by going on offense and still couldn't fully get out of that.
Get tapped out and upset by Chewy Magana. There goes my man Zoltan Bathory there on the sideline. Dude, appreciate Zoe so much. Without him coming through to Decatur, Alabama in season 5, we really never would have been able to make the next step with the PGF and start bringing this thing out to Las Vegas, upping that prize money. You know, we were the first.
So really quick, before they announce the next fighters, just to give you guys a quick background on the format and the way that the league works. The matches are submission only, okay? So regular matches are 6 minutes long. You get 6 points for a choke, 3 points for joint locks, and if you submit someone under 60 seconds, you get a bonus point. If there's no submissions in the 6 minute round, there's no points. So the way the leaderboard works is it's 4 separate teams, and there's points for the teams and for individuals, right? So the teams accumulate points through submissions.
Representing the Vegas Kings.
Top team wins the season prize. Top 8 individual athletes make the playoffs. So every single match matters because these athletes are fighting for 2 things at once: their team standings and their individual playoff position.
We talked about Facchetti. Finished his first match, yet to find one. Now he's got Elijah Colt.
So basically, it's not just like individual bragging rights. The teams are competing for the season title too. So every submission helps the entire roster.
Back to the mat with Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent, representing the Alabama Twisters, give it up for Elijah Carlton.
Elijah Carlton on quite a run here in the 2026 PGF season. 1-4 straight. TJ, you talk about lovers and haters. I'm not sure there are many haters.
I think my favorite thing about the format is probably like how frequent the matches are. Like 30 matches a night is insane. You know what I mean? And then the shot clock to speed it up, that's straight out of the NBA. This is going to be a good matchup here.
9 points on the board for Facchetta. 22 for the man formerly known as the jabroni grappler, Elijah Carlton.
You'll definitely see a lot of patience here because one mistake is all it takes to lose.
Second slowest of all time.
Yeah, after Elijah's first match, definitely watching this very closely.
Crazy. You know,
wow.
Before
wow.
athletes had to come and weigh in, Elijah was the first one in to weigh in this time. He got here before any other athlete was in the building, and I was off talking to him on the side, and he was just giddy. Right? I was like, what are you smiling about?
Ooh, I don't know how he got out of that.
Oh, my goodness!
So
what?
I got 3 subs tonight.
23 seconds.
Wow.
4 points on the board.
Money bags.
Money bag for Elijah.
Elijah Carlton's cleaning up tonight.
Wow.
This is what I do. I've been doing it pretty much since day 1.
My goodness.
Why would I stop now?
He's carrying the Twisters right now.
Combined mat time week 3 for Elijah Carlton.
You don't get paid by the minute. You get paid by the moment.
Another money bag for Elijah. That one from Grace.
I mean, if he milks it any longer, he might just end up with the whole bank.
Yo, that's 5 money bags for him in 2 matches.
Wow,
That's
we need to see the replay.
$500 in the bank for Elijah Carlton. There's $500 in each of those bags.
We were asking how much money is in the bags. 500 in each bag?
Big for the Twisters, too, as they creep on the Las Vegas Kings.
All right, wow. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Your winner with a 4-point break, representing the Alabama Twisters, Elijah Carlton.
Elijah Carlton getting it done. B-Mac, I remember there were a lot of questions about Carlton and what he would bring to the mat once PGF leveled up. Well, there's no doubt what he brings to the mat. He's still very much a big game player here in this 2026 season.
See right there.
I mean, it was just an instant.
Was that his wrist?
Jared made the right choice. Like, let me tap early. But because he understands it's a league, not a one-day tournament. You know, I mean, we can watch the sub again.
What was it, wrist or elbow?
So nice arm lock. This is the part I want to watch right here. My man walking around with his arms out. Are you not entertained?
Dude,
yeah, that was insane. I couldn't even tell. Like, was that his elbow?
Oh, dude, you see him give the Jordan shrug right there?
Oh my gosh, bro. I was literally thinking that. I should have said it out loud. I should have said it out
I
loud.
mean, he's trying to get B-Max money bag with that Jordan truck. Big Bulls fan over here.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
I love it.
hold on now.
6 threes in the first
Spam up the Bulls logos, chat.
Perfect time to do it after those quick 2 finishes.
I mean, normally I would say the money bags would be handy for his words that he's not supposed to say on the broadcast, but we haven't seen that from Elijah Carlton. Maybe we'll get it now. He's standing by with Stephen A.
Here with Elijah Carlton, getting money bags thrown at you left and right, recognizing people in the crowd in the middle of this. Tell me what you're thinking.
There you go, Morty.
All glory to God. What can I say? You know, I'm just out here doing
A dog.
You know, I wouldn't be here without Sean Applegate, without my team.
Hey, look at us in the bottom left, chat. Come on the ticker.
You know, I've been here. For
Let's go.
And I'm not going anywhere.
There is one more thing you could say after all these money bags flying. You got to leave that word in the middle out.
Easy money.
Let's go. Elijah Carlton, everybody.
Easy. Hold on, I'll say it.
Say Elijah
Easy
He
money.
just is. It's so well put.
Oh, can I get that replay right there? Did you see who threw that money bag?
Boys?
No, Adele Fornerino, the reigning ADCC champion in the ladies division. Slinging the money. Woo.
Hey, that's fire.
UFC fighter Vanessa Little Monster Demopoulos right there sitting beside the reigning ADCC champion Adele Fornerino. There they are right there. What's up, ladies?
Let's
So
go.
happy to have them here.
I want to
Of
see
course,
that. I want to see
TJ, me and you.
some of
We've
these
known
demons
Vanessa
get out there
on
too.
the
Look how
broadcast
strong they
several
are.
times.
They're yoked.
Having them here,
I wouldn't stand a chance out there.
They're saying she looks like Caitlin Clark.
I was just thinking she does a little. She does look a little like Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark shoot her out of the gym though.
All right.
Of
What
course.
a night it is shaping up to be week 3, the official halfway point of this 2026 season. The Kings taking on the Twisters, and our action continues. We go back out to Stephen A.
Our next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Vegas Kings. Give it up for Jet Thompson.
You know, we talk about Elijah Carlton being built different. So is this man, Jet Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
Slow start to Season 8, not so much in Season 9. Dude is a
Season
complete
9.
leading.
Where
this
have I
squad
been,
to the
chat?
top of the
Under a
leaderboard
rock.
as usual.
They call it the gentle art. Well, Jet Thompson, there's not much gentle about this man. He'll make you feel it from bottom position, top position. He's a main character sort of player here at PGF. We'll see what we can do in a second matchup of the night. Back to Steven.
Where's Disastro when you need him?
Representing the Alabama Twisters. Give it up for Gio Ortiz.
So here's Giovanni Ortiz. We saw.
I was thinking about that with the cauliflower ear too. It's funny that you said that.
So pretty quick turn here for Gio Ortiz, and a really tough test in his second Season 9 match.
Tail of the tape for this Block 2 matchup. 29 points on the board for Jet Thompson. He's a PGF veteran that nobody wants to run into, but Gio Ortiz ready to answer the call as a bench player for the Alabama Twisters.
The greatest in PGF
We'll see
history.
What happens between these two?
So bench players yet to crack the scoreboard here in Season 9. Let's see if we can do it against the great Thompson.
Hard draw, brother. Hard draw. The thing is, Gio's a very, very good black belt. Very good. And we
Yeah,
saw
this
in
is
his
going to be a
first
good
match,
one.
Man, he belongs on the floor out here with anybody.
Yep.
Jet
1 HP in the building. How we feeling, baby?
Nobody.
Good vibes, Greg. We appreciate it.
Hope you're having a good
Yes,
stream
it's
over
so
there, too.
entertaining. We agree.
Jet Thompson able to get to his guard.
Oh, and this is where he does some of his best work. He's going to be looking for this Kosovo cradle. Oh, nope.
Oh, wow.
It's the back tape. Dude,
Nicely done.
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh my gosh, it's like a
Gio following that roll.
Little smile on the face of Jet.
Hey, he shut down one of Jet's like famous moves right there. Like
whoa.
Posture break.
Yeah, posture break was
Plays
insane
the
right
bottom
there.
again, dude. Look at this.
We're gonna get better with the terms for sure.
Dude. Gio, though, following, didn't make it this time, though. And he's got 5 minutes left to deal with this monster. on
And
his
good
back.
night. I mean,
Well, let's don't count him out yet. Okay, maybe it's starting time to start counting him out. Look, not even under the chin. Watch this, guys. If you're watching in the chat.
Oh, my.
knock him out.
Wow.
Come on.
Hey, usually I'm the one calling it too early. You called it perfect.
Back triangle from full
once
guard.
Jet Thompson's on your back with a forearm across your face, more often than not, it's good night. Nicely done. 6 points for Jet Thompson and the Kings to make it official.
Oh,
Stephen Aikens.
Jet with the money bag.
More money bag slang. Stephen.
With a kill, representing the Vegas Kings, Jet Thompson.
What was the time on that?
Nice. It's $500 in each one of those money bags, by the way.
It was money bag time for Jet Thompson as he does what he does best. Squeezing.
No, that's why the Kings are the best, man.
Getting the big win. Take a look at the replay presented by Dahlimer. B-Mac, walk us through.
Well,
Did he get it in
if you
under
wanna
60?
know what kind of squeeze, and you called this, Jay. You called it early. If you want to know what kind of squeeze Jet Thompson has and how strong this dude is, look at this. He's not even close to under
Wow.
the neck, under
Right.
the chin. Not
Wow.
even close. It matters.
Oof,
not.
look at it. Look at Gio's ear, too.
Gio doesn't tap right here.
Yeah, you can see him like reach for his ear there. He had to tap to get out of that too. Obviously not just the ear. He probably couldn't breathe either. But wow.
B-Mac once told me that anything beneath the nose is the neck, and Jet Thompson epitomizes.
Yeah, I would never say
Wow.
underneath because it doesn't feel right, but I would say under.
Under.
Anything under the nose is the neck.
There you go.
I'm just messing with you, TJ.
I mean, we use more
You
words.
looked at me like I was such a jerk.
I guess, you know, this guy from Alabama is going to teach me how to talk. All right.
They're just having fun out here.
Jet Thompson.
Here with the Vegas Kings, Jet Thompson. Jet, you said that's your first money bag of the season. Tell me how you're feeling
Wow.
after that.
I'm feeling great. Came in here to do what I'm wanting to do. Came in, got 2 strokes so far. Money bag for my second one, so hopefully I can get another money bag my second match.
We're talking up here for a second. That back take that you're doing is really sick, man. You're throwing it out there at everybody. It seems like it's really, really hard to beat. Is that something you've been working on for a very long time?
Yeah, I've been working on it for, I don't know, at least a year now. But, yeah, if you want to go learn how to do it yourself, go in my bio, and there's a link to my Patreon, and I have it there. I have instruction on that in my Patreon.
All right, everybody,
W.
go check out Jet's Patreon. Get that instruction on that close guard, back take, close guard.
He's the #1 fighter right now in the individual standings.
Let's go, Jet Thompson, everybody.
He gets a submission like every match, and that's crazy that that's his first money bag.
On the mat. And, of course, you can catch up with the Las Vegas Kings behind-the-scenes footage available for you anytime on YouTube.
W.
What a night it's been here in Las Vegas. We are at the halfway point of this season. One more match to go here in the block.
In block 2.
As we watch the Kings and the Twisters. And, I mean, we talk about momentum, huge momentum.
And then I believe block 3 will be...
Of the Kings with another
Actually, I'm not sure because it's
Jet
4.
Thompson.
It's
I'm
all
actually
4 teams.
interested to see if Travis Haven is about to make this walk. He looked injured in his last match to me.
Okay, and just really quick, just to go over with you guys some of the details if you're new here. So we're just hosting this watch party for the Professional Grappling Federation. It's week 3 of their season live from Vegas.
Rated pretty highly on my personal preseason.
I'll just have it going, but I'll turn it down a little bit. If you've never watched PGF before, it's not like traditional MMA in like the UFC. It's no striking at all. So it's obviously pure grappling, submissions, and positional control. If someone taps, it's over immediately. Again, like I said before, if you're coming from PGF's broadcast, I really appreciate you being here. My name's Cliff, but I go by Mr. Shy City, Shy for short. We've been streaming in May. It'll be our 5-year streamiversary. Mainly doing sports video game content, but we've transitioned over to sports commentary and podcasting. And we're really excited to join. I know we're about halfway through the season, but shout out to Kick and Andrews, a.k.a. Santa Maria, and PGFWorld giving us this opportunity to showcase PGF with our community.
Appreciate his valiant effort as they sit atop of the leaderboard.
Some more information that I can give you in terms of the way the format works. So essentially, matches are submission only. Regular matches are 6 minutes. Chokes are 6 points. Joint locks are 3 points. If you can get them to submit in under 60 seconds, you get a bonus point. If there's no submission, there's no points. So basically, in this league, you don't get rewarded just for surviving the 6 minutes. If you don't finish, you don't score. And that's why everyone is constantly attacking. If someone's in a defensive position for too long, a shot clock comes up, and they can get penalized. If you get penalized 6 times in a match, you can get disqualified.
Tail of the tape for this final
The way that the structure works, the teams accumulate points through submissions. Top teams win the season prize, and the top 8 individual athletes make the playoffs. So every single match matters because the athletes are fighting for 2 things at once: their team standing and their individual playoff position.
Channel member or super chats or whatever it is.
Let's get into it, man.
It's all benefiting these athletes, all of it. So don't be shy. Travis didn't appear to be moving differently. Like he had the smile on his face walking out.
Let me see if I can turn it up just a little bit more.
Didn't seem to have any kind
There
of
we go.
limp or anything to him. So, ooh, you gotta watch that.
I'm trying to be careful with the audio balance because sometimes it's quieter, sometimes it's louder.
Where do we stand in the block? If maybe
We'll put
Ralph
it, like,
can
right
chase that.
there.
Just curious if this match could impact the.
No, it's a great question. So let me see here. Block 2. Yeah, the Kings are at 12 right now. It's their block.
Gotcha.
They're going to win the block no matter what happens right here, even if Haven was to get the max.
And that's big for all those Kings athletes high up on that leaderboard.
Yeah, just creating a little extra distance. I think they're up by 8 right now in total, which is just 1 point more than what they were up heading in. Oh, look at this. Nice work here by Cam stepping around. He's got an arm lock.
That looks pretty tight right there.
Man,
Oh, wow.
Travis
How did he get out of
survives
that?
a tough spot. And now looking for a triangle. This is Cam's world right here. Dogging out a pass. Pulls it back to the middle.
That leg sleeve is fire for Travis
Here's the
Haven.
thing about Haven. Sneaky. And sneaky from weird spots. He can kill you from a place that you thought that you were on offense.
It also helps
You
when
just
your
walk
legs
right
are
into
like
trap.
that.
He's
Oh
got
my gosh,
a
you
little
see
bit
his
of
leg,
Elijah
like
Carlton
his
quality
quad
to
and his
his
calf
game. We saw him
muscles?
hit that jabroni triangle last week.
Whoa!
When we talk about styles and matches,
He
the
tried to
way
like
Cam Hurd
get in
tries
there, and
to
the guy is so.
pass the guard
Cam is
and
really
sort of
good at
dive into
defense
it.
right
Is that
there.
a benefit to Travis Haven in that weird sort
Look
of
at the
lengthy
scramble.
style that he has?
Well, Cam he creates a lot of movement. He creates a lot of action. He creates a lot of reaction from his opponents. And the chaos is a ladder. It's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so a guy like Travis Haven, who is so adept at slapping something on it, quote unquote, out of nowhere, perhaps creates an opportunity.
That's so
We've
interesting
seen
to
that,
throw them
in,
off guard
when
by
I think
hitting,
about the
like
Cam versus
tapping their
Elijah
head in their
matchups
face.
that we've seen over the years. That's the way it's gone, you know. And look at this. Travis is thinking about that inverted triangle. He's thinking pop triangle off the bottom. No doubt about it. He's eyeballing it. He's maybe telegraphing it a little much, if I'm being honest right here. If I'm Travis, I'm thinking I got to draw Cam in a little closer. I got to make him feel a little more comfortable. That's the quality of Elijah's game, is he walks that balance between you feeling that you're safe and him actually being dangerous. So he doesn't telegraph it. He lies to you with his movements.
You have to be so careful with your ankles out
And
there.
a lot of people buy that lie.
I mean, more people have bought that lie against Elijah than anybody in the history of the PGF. You know, week 5, match 1 will actually be Elijah's 100th PGF match.
Wow.
100 matches.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nuts.
Wow.
Like
Elijah Carlton, the guy with the mustache. Are you not entertained? 100 matches? Wow.
Shout out JC Hyatt in the chat. $100 in the chat. Appreciate that. He said if it got to 2,000 concurrent on YouTube, he would pop it in there. And true to his word, he did that. And he said he's got another 100 for tonight's top scorer.
W.
Cam Hurd on the shot clock.
Appreciate JC. We got to get JC out to Vegas.
Toe hold. Haven. Big reaction.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Cam
Cam Hurd.
Hurd.
Beautiful
Let's
break.
go. What a play by Cam Hurd, dude.
Toe hold submission for the Las Vegas King, Cam
Money
Hurd.
bag.
Money bag. Man, they're flying tonight.
Wow.
For good reason. These guys putting on a show. Cam Hurd getting it done, picking up 3 points via the break. What a win for Cam Hurd.
The Kings
Stephen
are just
Aiken
on
will
top,
make it official.
man.
Your winner with a break, representing the Vegas Kings, Cam Hurd.
Cam Hurd getting the toe hold submission.
Definitely seeing a little limp still out of Travis Haven. And pulling guard, you know, spending a lot of time on his back.
He just got Cam Hurd just put a toehold on
Fair.
him. And it's a sick move, too. It kind of, you know,
Wow.
all those things I was saying about
Oh,
Travis,
my
it turned out
gosh.
to be true about Cam.
Did you see his
sort
foot?
of out of nowhere. Old school rolling toehold looking like Eric Paulson.
Oh.
Check this out. Standing, leading with that leg in the middle right there.
Yeah. Like, that's where all of his leverage
Reaching
came
across.
from.
Now watch this. Boom, rolling
Rolled
toe
over.
hold, and he's got the grip mid-roll.
His left foot. See how he's
And then
pushing
he
it?
deepens it.
Yeah.
And look at the big. That's a lot of big.
Oh, there's no way out of it.
Screaming, tap, 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 tap. Get off of me, Cam.
Wow.
And that was his main goal going for it. We see a lot of toe holds in weird positions, but Cam Hurd saw that toe hold and went for it and ultimately takes it home.
Wow.
Beautiful stuff by the Las Vegas King.
Wow.
Here,
That was insane.
Week number 3, closing out the second block here tonight.
That was the end of block
As far
2,
as
man.
points go, huge block.
Huge.
I believe they put 15 on the board in that block. I think that ties the. I think that's the most any team has put up in any block. I think the Twisters did that in
Wow.
one of the blocks last week, if I'm not
That
mistaken.
was good. Interesting
Solid
to know.
stuff by Cam Hurd, who is standing by with our Stephen Aiken.
Here with Cam Hurd, Mr. Toe Hold.
Wow.
2026. You're putting it on him this season, man, with that toe hold is really nice. You got the shot clock on you. I saw you kind of look up.
$500 in 6
So I guess
minutes.
That means the shot clock's working. Tell me how you feeling.
Yeah, I guess, you know, it's kind of frustrating when I'm trying to pass and I get called, but hey, it lit a fire under my butt and it made me jump on a sub and I got it. So, thank you guys.
Got a money bag?
Got a money bag, yeah.
These guys are in
shout
great
out to my
shape.
beautiful wife at home. Love you, miss you. She's at home watching my 2 beautiful daughters. Penelope, Wilder, miss you guys, love you. Got some money when they come out here in a few weeks to Vegas. We can go shopping.
Heard that, Cam. Tell me anything.
Man, we have to get out to a show,
Man, it's a dream
CFam.
come true. It really is. To be in the PGF is a dream come true, but to be able to work with the Kings, you know, respect to all these teams, but the Kings really hold a high standard. They really take care of us. They do above and beyond, you know, what the expectation is. So it's just it's a blessing and an honor. Very thankful.
Cam, we're thankful for you, brother. Appreciate it. Cam Hurd, everybody.
Cam Hurd, a staple here at PGF, and he closes out the second
W.
block in a big way, getting the break via
So
toe
block
hold,
3 will be the
Money
final.
in the bank. Take a look at the Money in the Bank
Block.
points-wise for the Kings.
Look at the
and,
team standings.
man,
The Kings
rich
have
getting
won.
richer.
They've
Big
won
block
every
with
match,
84
I think.
Points now, big lead over the Alabama Twisters, who have
Yeah,
67.
they've separated themselves now.
The Phenoms still in the mix, trying to close down both the Twisters and the Kings. 45 points, and the Wolverines with 12.
And that was a 6-point deficit earlier in the night, just like
Yeah,
that.
see, look,
Funny how
the
that
Kings
changes.
all
Jet
over
Thompson
the standings.
pulling into that number 1 spot with 37
Thompson,
points.
Orenday.
Oscar Rande in number
And
2 with
Carl-
29, just 1
Carlton
point
and
ahead
Buring
of the
were
third
doing
place
amazing
Kevin
work, too.
Buring. Elijah Carlton in the mix at 28 points, tied with Kevin Buring, actually.
Kings, Twisters, Kings.
Yep.
Yeah, you see a
That's
theme
exactly
here?
what I was
Top
thinking.
Yeah,
leaderboard?
well, we're
Choke.
looking at the top
That's what I
5,
see.
yes, but a couple of those phenoms just outside of the top 5 going to have some things to say about it. Cockle,
For
Melanson.
sure, coming right
We'll
up.
see.
And now, as we're officially into the second half of the PGF season, those places 6, 7, and 8 definitely going to be very interesting. All right,
Absolutely.
our night of action continues. It's been a fun one thus far.
So fun. What are you guys
Appreciate
thinking
the
so far,
third
chat?
block is
Talk to
headed
me.
Your way next. Live from Las Vegas, you're watching PGF.
Talk to me, chat. Money bags, $500 in each bag too. You love to see it. You love to see it. What are we thinking so far, guys? They're going to ads, so I'm going to kind of just talk to you for a little bit here. You said hype, Morty? I think so too. I think so too. Definitely hype. I'm happy to be here and doing this, and thank you guys for coming out and supporting me while I'm doing this too. I know it's not our usual content, but I'm trying to keep all of our doors and all of our options open. This is such a good opportunity to be a potential another sponsor for us, and it's very highly interesting to me. You know, I'm always been into UFC matches, but this style and this format is so good. It just keeps the action going, and it feels very accessible for just someone who's a fan of combat sports. You know, I've never fought or you know, did any type of wrestling in school or anything like that at all, but this feels like the combination of entertainment and accessibility that they've created highly intriguing. Highly intriguing, you know? So, a couple of questions that I have for you guys. Would you like to see like longer matches or like more frequent ones like this? Do you know what I mean? Like, so the matches are 6 minutes long, and then we get 30 matches a night. It's 10 matches in 3 blocks. So do you guys like the current pace of how the matches work, or would you rather see like 3 rounds? You know, or like a round format instead of the block format. What do you guys think? So that's one question I have for you. Would you rather see longer matches or more frequent ones like this is my question. And then my other question is, do you think like more frequent for sure? I agree, Shy. I agree. I think like if you compare it directly to UFC, it's just fewer matches. Like, I like to see the same fighters get more opportunities, you know? It might not be the same type of thing as, like, watching someone get knocked out, but we're not, like, barbarians. You know? Like, this is like, pure technique that we're getting to witness here. And these guys are so talented.
But one thing is for sure, if your name's Hoist Gracie, you always got a seat on the couch, and Hoist is standing by with our Alex Wendling. Alex, take it away.
Yes, I'm standing by with UFC Hall of Famer, the original champion. It is Hoist Gracie, and we were just talking about how his
Royce Gracie in the building.
Changed his life, and now we're seeing the Vegas Kings put on a show, and they are sponsored by New Hope Regeneration. So tell me about your experience with stem cells.
Well, I'm able to run again.
Wow.
It works. It definitely works. I recommend it.
And many seasons ago, last season as well.
Man, you have to just be so thankful for any type of health that you have in your life, bro.
In the stem cells, and they saw immediate recovery as well. So that's so big. You know the jiu-jitsu world is so tough on the body. When we talk about the action that we've seen this night, what is your favorite highlight so far?
Well, all of them. Not just the finishing, the guys that submit, but to be here, you got to be good. So it's such a fast game, such a fast pace. So all of them, even the ones that go for a draw, it's been good matches.
Yes, and we know you just came from LA, but also a trip from Brazil with your cousin Heather, the owner of PGF. So she is able to get you to do whatever. But will she one day get you able to be a coach on a season of PGF?
Well, the Gracie woman, the tough ones, not the Gracie men. They think that we're the fighters. They're the fighters.
So he evaded the question about the coaching. I'm putting him on the spot because we're going to clip this when we announce that he's going to be coaching one day. Maybe one day, right, Hoist?
That's a young man's game. Come on, I'm old now.
He just likes to enjoy, be in the splash zone over on the couches, and we're going to get right back into the action and send it back to you guys. Thank you so much, Hoist.
Thanks, Alex. If you want to go behind the scenes with PGF, you can do so. Get the latest from the Philly Phenoms, available right now on YouTube. We are in Las Vegas. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik. BMAC, Brandon McCaffrey out doing commish things, but fear not. We got a little monster, Vanessa Demopoulos. Small in stature, big in personality, and the personality is about as big as your love for the sport of jiu-jitsu.
What's going on, everybody? It's so good to be here at PGF. I am so excited. These matches have been on fire. We've seen so many breaks, so many quick finishes, and so many unpredictable moves that have happened.
It is an interesting format, and we have a very high finish rate. And it's
yes,
crazy, Vanessa, when
the
you
finish
look at
rate is what we were talking about before. 62.4% is insane.
I think this format is producing a form of jiu-jitsu that is very unique and interesting when you look at all the other shows on the scene. PGF doing big things, and we're rewarded for a lot of fast finishes.
Absolutely, and if you guys look out at the crowd, you guys can't see the crowd, but if you can, this place is packed. I walked in here and tried to find myself a seat, and I actually couldn't even find somewhere to sit down. So
Wow.
that goes to tell you how exciting PGF is truly becoming. The shot clock is really pushing the action. It's making
Gotta
the
love the shot
athletes
clock.
have to move, have to do something, even if they're the ones in a dangerous position, which is what we want to see. We want to see
Oh, he's
breaks.
live
We want
on
to see
IG.
finishes. We want to see the scrambles, and that's what makes jiu-jitsu so
I'm not sure who that
I
is.
mean, if you're, standing by with the money
I
bag
think
in your hand, what would make
they
you
mentioned
throw
he's
the money
from a
bag?
previous
Is it the
season.
wrestling and the big throws? Is it the slick submissions? Is it the overall, effort put out by our athletes? What would get a money bag from Lil Monster?
Okay, I actually did get to throw a money bag 2 weeks ago, and I was so excited about it. But the thing for me, I was like, I just want to see an exciting break, right? So, like, the slow motion jiu-jitsu, it's fun, it's nice.
Right,
it's
exactly. The
wonderful.
speed
But I
and
wanna
the
see
pace of it
somebody
is what
just
makes it
slam into a
exciting.
submission and get it really quickly, and that's what made me throw the money bag.
Yeah, it's not your first night here. Anything that you've really appreciated about the season of PGF?
This season as a whole, like I said before, I think it's more so just
Greg
like
is so
how quickly the
freaky.
submissions are coming on, right? Like we've seen several 15-second matches, right? And it's so exciting because like you're like, oh, this guy's gonna go for a takedown, and then he's getting the takedown, and then you're like, whoa, he's getting armbarred. Like that's what we want to see.
Jason, your thoughts?
Maybe I
as we're at
shouldn't
the
have done
halfway
that. I'm
point of
not
the
sure.
season, what is your biggest takeaway as far as storylines are concerned?
Well, Vanessa's talking about
Look
throwing
at
a money bag.
Elijah.
Can I
He's
get
a
can we get money back,
demon.
TJ, at some point to throw it out. For me, it's just the greatness of the Las Vegas Kings, and ultimately they've had some punches thrown their way by Philadelphia and Alabama.
I think
They
I dropped him a
continue
follow.
to
Yeah, I
sort of
did.
Be the supreme franchise. I don't think it's any secret. They're all 5 athletes completely healthy thus far. They just do it the right way on and off the mat, and they are really setting a standard as the sort of front-running franchise. So that's my takeaway thus far, about halfway through.
Absolutely. I didn't know Vanessa was Vanessa Moneybags over here. I mean, maybe we're going to see you like in a front
Vanessa
office position with
Moneybags.
one of these franchises in the future. What are your thoughts on the idea of team-based jiu-jitsu?
I love what they're doing here because it really has to, like, you want to cheer for the person to stay healthy throughout the season, right? Like, and it helps you to want to encourage them and help them and allow them to grow as athletes. You know, like, you want to go out there and as, like, a singular athlete, get the points on the board.
Right.
Because you know what's at line. Like, you know what's at stake here. So I think it's fascinating. I love what they're doing.
Do you have a team that you're pulling for? I think we're going to have you maybe call a match or two with us, but we'll put that by the side. You can be unbiased, but are you pulling for a team? Has a team captivated you?
No. I love
Yes, I like Vegas.
Like specifically.
The Kings
Every time I'm
are
watching one of
just,
the matches,
they're
I'm
so
seeing it
talented,
for
but
the
I do
jiu-jitsu,
like
for the
Alabama
art
too.
that's being displayed
Elijah Carlton
in
is
that
quickly
moment.
becoming
That's
my
really
favorite.
captivating me personally.
Kevin Lucas.
What do you
the
got?
owner of
What are you
the
guys
Kings.
thinking
I mean,
so
Jason
far,
and
chat?
The Kings can do no wrong right now.
Well, they really can't. And Vanessa, you've been here. Have you been here for all 3 weeks this season?
I was here the first week and now this week.
And this week, right? So it's the fact that you are continuing to come back.
Of
I
course.
would be too if I could get in. Being in
Right.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But look, the Vegas Kings just separated themselves. The Philly Phenoms, dare I say, barely in it here, almost 40 points back.
I mean, the time is now. We're going to see every point matter. We have so many matches, and they all matter equally. And the back half, you really start to feel it. All right, let's get the second half of this PGF 2026 season underway as we are ready to start our third block of the night. TJ DeSantis, along with Jason Anik, Vanessa
Let's
Demopoulos.
go,
We're
block
about to
3,
see a key
baby.
matchup between the Philly Phenoms and Alabama Twisters. No time better than right now for the Phenoms to step it up and try to close the distance between themselves and the number 2 position, Alabama Twisters. Third block ready to go here live in Las Vegas. We go back out to the mat with Stephen Anik.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our third and final block of this evening. The first athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Make some noise for Andrew Cockle.
You know, Andrew Cockle's really been
Cockle,
a star. I
he
think
did
if the Philadelphia
a
Phenoms
great
were
job
sorta playing
in that
better
first-
as a
in that
team,
second
we
block.
might be talking a little bit more about this guy.
Or no,
He's won
first
3
block, was
straight,
it?
2 finishes tonight. Phenoms
Yeah.
have a big deficit here while they're looking up at the Twisters. Kings obviously almost 40 points ahead of them. It's got to be now.
Andrew Cockle ready to go for his final assignment here in week number 3. He represents the Philadelphia Phenoms. See what he can do here in Las Vegas.
Animal.
Back to Stephen Akin.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters. Give it up for Gio Ortiz.
So here's Gio Ortiz making his 3rd appearance of the season and
All right,
on the
Gio.
night. Quick kill at the hands of Jet Thompson last time out, which was only a couple matches ago. So probably got some fuel back in the tank here. Let's see if
For
he can
sure.
be the first
He's gonna be
practice squad
motivated.
player to get on the board in Season 9.
He's going to be
Tail of the
motivated.
tape for this first matchup in our third block. Andrew Cockle representing the Phenoms. He's got 18 points. Gio Ortiz representing the Alabama Twisters. He comes
I'm
off
definitely
the bench.
enjoying the production level. The production value is high.
TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik. The
Can
Little
tell they've
Monster,
been doing
Vanessa
this for a while,
Demopoulos,
Jack.
Matt Side in a secret location in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ortiz takes a seat. A little bit different of approach here from Ortiz.
Yeah.
Needs to go on defense now.
Looking forward to Cockle truly getting a third finish here. I mean, the fact that he's already had 2 breaks thus far tonight.
Oh,
really
you got to roll over the top, Gio, 'cause that knee is not looking good.
I've been calling him Andrew Crackle. See, that's the reaction I want, Jason Anik.
Well, she's just sharper than B-Mac and I.
That's true.
Younger, more tapped in.
Ortiz now going for trying to kind of just isolate that knee, which is trying to just create space so that he does not get broken himself, right? He's trying to hold the knee close to his body, and that is going to help him just to save a little bit of time from the submission, but he's deep in it right now.
Wow.
Speaking of time, we've gone past that 1 minute point.
Is there going to be a shot clock here?
Foot
Okay,
forward,
good. Transition.
I have a feeling that Cockle's just kind of going to continue to readjust as he's doing here.
Ortiz trying
Wow, look
to
at the coach's
navigate
corner.
the attack here by Cockle. Knee bar maybe
It's a
upcoming
sponsored
here.
stream, Scoob.
He bails on it.
Yes,
Ortiz.
the wrestle up was beautiful by Ortiz right there, being able to
Wow, what a transition right
Nice
there.
look for Ortiz, who was on the defense and
It's the
had a shot
Professional
at the back of
Grappling
Cockle,
Federation.
and Action gonna get
This is
restarted
season
here in the center of the
9
mat.
for them. Week 3.
right there, the way
They're
that
about
he wrestled
halfway
up
through
to
the
take
season.
back and then landing on top position.
It's
And now that
3
he's
separate
restarted the round,
blocks.
This is perfect because he was in danger
With
for
10
the
matches
whole
in
first
each
half of
block,
that
and
match.
it's 4 different
And Jason, we
teams.
talk about sports, the narrative of being the sixth man. I mean, we've yet to get a front runner
I have
for
more
that.
information here
Well,
for you,
Ortiz,
too.
While the night hasn't necessarily gone his way as far as results, he's been very game throughout this process.
Well, that's a really good point, too. And even taking Caleb Crump to a draw, right? Ultimately, keeping your opponents off the board is not nothing, too. Bench players have
So basically, if you've never seen PGF before, it's not like traditional MMA, like in UFC. It's no striking, so it's pure grappling, submissions, and positional control. So if someone taps out, it's over immediately.
Ortiz being able to get his head free. I mean, I don't feel like the choke was truly on, but it is
Yeah.
showing
So
that Cockle is continuing
basically,
to attack here.
the way the
So he
format works is really quick.
hunting.
The matches are submission only. Matches are 6 minutes long. If you choke someone out, like how look at this guillotine right here.
Exactly.
If Cockle gets Ortiz to tap, he'll get 6 points out of that. Joint locks, 3 points. If you can get him to submit in under 60 seconds, it's a bonus point. If there's no submission at the end of the timer, there's no points.
I would say that if Cockle was able
So
to
basically, you don't get rewarded for just like trying to survive and run away and hot and like, you know, lay there. You can get penalized. You see the little circles at the bottom? 6 penalties and you'll get
because Cockle isn't catching
disqualified.
Sweep there by Cockle now. In
That's
on the
why
leg
everyone
once
is
again.
like constantly attacking.
Ortiz able to navigate it and get free. A little sweep as Cockle.
To go over the way the standings and the playoff stakes works really quick, the teams accumulate points through submissions. Top team wins the season prize, and then it's the top 8 individual athletes that make the playoffs. So
Vanessa,
every
you've
single
done a lot of
match
jiu-jitsu in your
matters.
time. What is it like to have
Like that, you're
multiple
fighting for 2
assignments
things at
in
once: your team
one
and
night?
your your individual playoff
there's the
position.
adrenaline dump and the idea of going back and cooling off. Is it a hard task?
That's actually the way that we've all known jiu-jitsu to be, right? I think the new age era of these super fights is something that we aren't acclimated to. Coming through with the IBJJFs and all the other organizations that we have come through, it's always been very tournament style, tournament based. So
We saw
are
the
used to
fastest
competing and
submission in
having to wait for
PGF
an
history
hour,
earlier
keep
too.
yourself warm, make sure
Got
that
him
you're
in
eating snacks
13.
between,
It was like
and
under
allowing your
14
mindset to
seconds.
stay sharp
It was
while you
insane,
wait for
Scoob.
your next match.
They have
Now, something that I will say is very
200,000
unique with PGF specifically
subs
is the
on
potential
YouTube.
injuries that can be caused.
And they have like 2,000 people watching over there, but they're new on Kick.
That's always been fascinating to me to see how these guys are truly just running through things.
Manu, I appreciate you.
Shot clock going to expire, so flags come in. We'll restart from the penalty position.
I like the flags. So Gio has to go into the penalty position because you literally can't just be there and play defense the whole time. You have to go on the attack.
If you're new to jiu-jitsu, I think the flags and the penalties and the restart in the penalty position, Jason, that's going to allure new fans that maybe don't have the patience for that inactivity.
No question about it.
Exactly.
Ultimately, when we talk about sports and we talk about prioritizing offense, it's no different here. And BMAC talks about your jiu-jitsu skills in this jiu-jitsu game, if you will. Nice job by Ortiz.
Yeah, beautiful job that he rolled out of that. It didn't really look like Kako wanted to take the back.
It's a sponsored stream.
Yeah, Vanessa, we talk about jiu-jitsu and sort of the ultimate position is having your opponent's back, but that's not everyone's game necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not a strength of his, so far what I'm seeing is that his strength is trying to tie up the leg locks, trying to tie up the guillotines, right? He's really comfortable in these two positions. Look, there he's going for it again. So for him, like, he either wants to be on his butt trying to tie up a guillotine or entanglement in the leg locks, which is really a gunfight if you think about it.
It feels like Gio is like going, like setting himself for the guillotine, which is going to give Cockle the 6 points if he can get him, if he can make him tap. Oh, he got out of it nice.
Bails on it. I think I called
it's
it
all good,
EDI
Scoot.
with Vanessa Demopoulos, who hit frequencies that were unregisterable when great jiu-jitsu action took place.
The chirping and growling should stay to a low pitch minimum, right?
He's looking like he's getting like full mount. Yeah.
For Ortiz, under 30 seconds remain.
That happens so often where I call it and then the announcer says it.
Here. He has been on the defending end of this entire match.
16 seconds. He's got it. Oh, wow. Good escape.
To be able to get out of that mount position and straight into a leg lock entanglement.
Short time, not going to happen.
Not enough time, yeah.
We go
no
6
points.
minutes here between Cockle
that was a good
and
match.
Ortiz.
Cockle looked to be in some pain.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit hurt.
And for Philly, every opportunity where points are not put on the board.
I'm still trying to figure out what the
missed opportunity given
ankle
the scoreboard.
like bands are for.
Let's go ahead and make this one official. We go to Stephen Aiken.
After 6 minutes, this match finishes with a draw.
To draw.
Well, the Alabama
no points.
Twisters have bigger things on their mind than keeping the Phenoms at bay. It is points that go by the wayside for Andy Cockle and that Philly-based squad.
Wow.
Ortiz definitely game. We saw him be defensive, but ultimately tried to take the back there of Cockle.
He never tapped.
Guillotine, something that Cockle went to time
just couldn't get
again,
the hook in.
Unable to get the squeeze, and going back to that leg attack.
It just couldn't get to his ankle there.
Ortiz coming off the bench and proven to be a tough out for Andrew Cockle and the Philly Phenoms. See, BMAC's just like yucking it up. That's what you get to do when you're the commission.
His legs crossed, three-piece suit. That's okay. It's okay. We're more than happy with it.
Look at that giant smile on his face, though. I mean, look at that man. That's a happy man right there.
I mean, he's here working, but
it's been highly entertaining so far. Shout out to PGFWorld for sponsoring us.
His brainchild has come to life.
They've already shouted us out on the broadcast. If you go look in the clip section on my Discord.
Week 3 of PGF in the 2026 season. Let's keep the action going. We go to Stephen Aiken.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Make some noise for Sean Melanson.
Here he is, one of the best performers thus far this season, Sean Melanson.
He
really
killed it earlier.
Quick elbow genie break over Brett Moyer last time out. Still has yet to be defeated.
Got Moyer quick. Yet to be defeated in PGF.
Third and final assignment.
So if he loses, it'll be an upset.
For Sean Melanson, who's had some things to say about the PGF throughout his process here. And safe to say he's figuring it out, and he's been a breakout star in this 2026 season. We'll see what he can do in his final matchup of the night. Stephen Aiken to welcome his opponent to the mat.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters. Give it up for Jake Strauss.
Here he is, Jake.
All right, come on, Jake.
Great attitude, great energy. A little bit up and down on the mats. Has been tough to put out, but ultimately has not found enough of his own offense. Just one kill or break thus far this season. That was week 1 against Jared Faketa.
Tail of the tape, 18 points for the Phenoms Melanson, 8 points for the Twisters Strauss. Action set to get underway. Strauss in the black and gray, Melanson in the black and green. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik, Vanessa Demopoulos, kind enough to stop by for a few matches live in Las Vegas for PGF.
These guys want to wrestle.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's interesting to see them standing.
Locking those fingers like that is so painful.
I'm glad you said that. I've been wondering that for weeks.
Like you grow up as a kid trying to like play uncle, you know, like with the fingers.
Yeah, the mercy grip. You know how you get out of it?
Tell me.
Mercy.
There's no mercy here tonight. Merciless,
Right.
merciless men.
Yeah, these guys getting after it here on the feet.
So I'm curious, like, if they keep grappling from the standing
I'm a little surprised that
position.
they're not doing more up-down action, you know, trying to like snap each other and
Yeah.
You know, collar ties and throw bys.
There we go. Yep.
I thought we were going to see a flying triangle right there.
No, that would have been insane. Wait,
Gonna
what
do a reset
happened?
here in the center of the mat. Strauss in the
Oh
close
yeah,
guard
I
of
guess that's
Melanson.
probably a smart place to reset right there.
Action back underway.
You know what's great about the
try
team
to break
competition,
posture
you know,
there.
Jake has a great opportunity here, while he may not be in the playoff mix necessarily himself, a great opportunity to score for his team. So there's still a lot at stake here. Alabama's still
And that's
in
the
it.
format that we talked about, because you're really fighting
You're
for two
absolutely right.
things.
I mean, even if your season is not going the way
You can help your
have a
team if you
role as a
aren't
member of one of
individually
these
going to make the
teams, and
playoffs.
That's not something you often think about.
Wow.
In combat sports. Now in a leg is
No,
Melanson.
exactly.
He takes it home. Nicely done.
Wow.
Melance's on another level.
How did he get that?
Beautiful knee bar right there. Perfect into the transition, the way that he underhooked and started the turn.
How
It
did
was
he get
amazing.
that? This
And
guy's
a
different.
Big win for Melanson and his team. The Philly Phenoms trying to close the gap between the Twisters
Appreciate you, Morty.
themselves, and they are able to do so with 3 points there. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Your winner with a break, representing the Philly Phenoms, Sean Melanson.
Sean Melanson getting it done.
Melanson
was able to get in that top position and ultimately was
Oh,
forced
where's
to
my-
play the
where's my
game
gifter
of
badge?
Melanson. Vanessa Demopoulos, walk us.
Yeah, walk us through it. Let's see.
Him over and just locks into
Right here.
the straight ankle, but then transfers over into the knee bar while they were doing the turn. And
No,
picture
that's
perfect.
actually crazy.
Beautiful work.
See, I don't think you need to fight anymore.
Transfer to the knee bar from the ankle lock?
Hate this.
Bro, what?
Let's do this more often.
Hoist Gracie back on the couch. In
Mid-roll.
the splash zone, as it's been
Wait, hold on.
dubbed here in PGF.
Transferring to the
So interesting
knee
turn coming up
bar
in this next match for the
mid
Philadelphia Phenoms.
roll
Noah McCulley
is
coming back
next
in, who
level.
was injured last week, right, but had to sit out the 3 matches. So Armand Bruni out for the night. Noah McCulley, I believe, is going to come back in, and we'll welcome him back against Elijah Carlton. How about that?
Oh, welcome
Doesn't
back.
get any easier.
All right, Stephen Aiken to introduce our next athlete.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Make some noise for Noah McCulley.
So here he is, Noah McCulley. Did have a really solid week 1 with a couple wins. One by DQ after Jake Strauss tried to slam him, but did have that nice break over Brent Moyer. Was broken twice in week 2 and then got injured, so I'm sure he's looking to get back in there tonight, albeit against the man, Elijah Carlton.
Noah McCulley ready to get back to work in this third and final block of week number 3.
You know
We'll
what?
see what he can do for the Phenoms in Las Vegas. Back to Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters. Make some noise for Elijah Carlton.
No, Carlton's a goat. Watch him
You know,
get him
Elijah
quick.
Carlton said last week on the microphone that he battled a lot of anxiety last week. Well, certainly didn't stop him on the mat, winning 3 in a row. Not much anxiety this week. Only been on the mat a combined 37 seconds. 2 ridiculously quick finishes. 1 more tonight for Mr. Carlton.
Tail the tape. On your screen here, Elijah Carlton representing the Alabama Twisters, 26 points. He is definitely a factor. Look at that record, 75 with 20 draws. Takes on Noah McCulley. McCulley coming off a bit of a respite after getting injured. We'll see how quickly Carlton goes to work against the Philly Phenoms' Noah McCulley. This is very much a mental game. We talk about that all the time. And Vanessa, when you look at Elijah Carlton, who has been open about,
right, will they go past a minute? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Be as comfortable in his skin on the mat as he should be. He's a main character player here at PGF.
Let me tell you something that is so fascinating about jiu-jitsu. It doesn't matter how much noise is in your mind. The moment your butt hits that mat, everything goes quiet, and the only thing you can think about is this other person who is trying to break your limbs. So if you want to talk about anxiety and other things that are happening in the world, nothing calms you down more than getting on these mats.
And it might be McCulley that has.
See how he keeps his leg crossed right there?
Elijah Carlton, we were talking about earlier, Jason.
Like in a defensive position.
He kind of lulls you into a false sense of security and strikes when you least expect it.
Oh, he's just so sticky. Gets a hold of you, just impossible to get a grip. And also when he's dealing with, younger guys, dare I say, who have a little less experience, it's that much more dangerous.
You talk about sticky. I mean, the man has hardly had to work tonight, so sweat really not a thing.
Yeah,
he's
seriously.
Coming in here fresh, and I mean, he was bonus.
Wow.
Look at that beautiful sweep.
I mean, that might be worth a money bag right there.
Yeah, that sweep was insane.
This guy just has pretty jiu-jitsu, man. That was beautiful.
Putting the squeeze on McCulley here.
No, that was insane right there.
So Carlton's muscles are fresh. He's hardly competed. And you have McCulley, who has unfortunately suffered a few breaks this season. So, he's probably has some injuries that he's working towards and through.
Yep.
And that's what I'm talking about with PGF. These guys are so freaking tough.
Look at the back here for Carlton, able to get that body lock on with the triangle.
Now they're hand fighting right now.
The playoffs are going to be so good.
Really trying to secure the hand down. Ooh,
Carlton is so good.
So now McCulley only has one arm to be able to defend this choke with.
BJ Penn was a man who did that so well on the mat. Carlton with shades of the prodigy here. Now trying to wrap up the rear naked choke. McCulley.
Wow. Only a matter of time. Exactly.
A kill for Carlton, who just keeps putting up points on the board for the Alabama Twisters. As Coach Sean Applegate happy, and the money bags come flying. Carlton almost.
Eric, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you.
All of them, it feels like.
Well, and that's huge for the Twisters. That's 6 points there.
Yes, sir. Hey, welcome to the CFam gang.
Here in week number
I hope you're enjoying this this week 3 event as much as we are over here, man. Having a great time for sure.
Carlton.
Big kill.
Elijah's so good, man.
And it doesn't
what are the chances that our first watch party,
that one's
Elijah sets the record for the fastest sub in PGF history?
To close the gap, but man, style points to say the least for Elijah Carlton.
Never knew about it. I've known of it, but I didn't know like this format is so entertaining. I didn't really pay attention of it. I was aware of it, but I'm so glad that they're on kick because otherwise I probably would have never paid attention to it.
Shoulder line here. Once his hand was past the shoulder line, I knew that it was going to be over, and it was so quick.
Big kill for Elijah Carlton, who gets it done, and money bags to boot. We'll see if he keeps it clean still.
Man, I think he's gotten money bags every match, all 3 matches.
I'm here again
with the mustache.
I'm kind of tired of talking to this guy today, but he keeps putting up the performances that require it, getting those money bags, getting those points. What else you got to say tonight?
All glory to God.
Amen.
Anything else? You're stacking the points. You're getting up to the top of the leaderboard. Your team's getting up to the top of the leaderboard. Are y'all going to win both the team, and are you going to take the individual title?
Man, we kind of slacked today. I'm not going to lie. My team needs to step it up. I'm not lying. We got to step it up a little bit. Kings got pretty far ahead of us today. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. It's a long road to go. So we look forward to
3 more weeks, yeah.
More weeks
regular season, so
trying to get your team over there to the top. We appreciate it, Elijah. Anybody want to take it home? Sponsors? Anybody?
Already said it. Let's go.
Let's go, Elijah Carlton. Everybody.
He's
talk your
right,
shit, Elijah.
About what the performance of tonight. The Kings obviously have created a little bit of distance. That 6 points will help. But TJ, as we get close to the end of week 3, dare I say it does feel like a little bit of a two-team race. The grasp on this thing starting to slip away from Philadelphia.
No, absolutely. You look at
Every
teams
guy's
like
got
sports,
cauliflower
there needs to be
ear.
a leader
It's
that
insane.
steps up behind the scenes, and
So many like
Elijah Carlson
grizzled
stepping up on
veterans
the
just
map,
in the crowd.
both with his performances and with his encouragement for those Alabama Twisters. All right.
Yeah, I
block
dropped
3
Greg a follow
continues
as
here in Las
well.
Vegas, back to Stephen Aiken.
It definitely has been fun
Making
for
his
sure.
way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Give it up for Derek Atkins.
Man, the Kings look like they're unstoppable. I can't wait for the playoffs.
Draw with Jet Thompson, Caleb Crump, now Kevin Buring coming his way. Nice, solid match against Caleb Crump. Good 6 hard minutes for a draw last time out.
I was only going to watch the
number 1 seed.
end of the first block and the full second block, but I'm hooked. I'm watching this full third block. This is what, the 4th match of the third block?
Derek Atkins. All right, time for his opponent to make the walk back to Stephen.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters. Make some noise for Kevin Buring.
So last time out, Kevin Buring's 5-fight winning streak was stopped at the hands of Chewy Magana. Took him to a draw. Big spot here, though, for Buring against the practice squad player in Derek Atkins. Twisters could sure use some more points as they chase Vegas.
Tail of the tape. Big points on the board for Kevin Buring, representing the Twisters. Derek Atkins coming off the bench for the Phenoms. Appreciate you joining us, watching live on YouTube or Kick or wherever you might be in the world. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik, Vanessa DeMopoulos.
Go live, but then got hooked
hanging out
watching.
here
I
inside
feel
our
that.
secret location in Las
Luckily, I
Vegas.
already got my live out of the way earlier today.
Between the Phenoms Atkins and the Twisters Buring.
16 hours yesterday. We're on that verification grind. I see you got that green check mark next to your name, W.
So interesting to see how each athlete approaches trying to pass the guard of their opponent. With Buring, you got to make sure you don't leave any limb behind when you're trying to clear those legs.
Well, even when you are on top and you're feeling like you're structured, all it takes is just one underhook. Look at that.
Yeah.
He swept him. He
Oh.
got his foot into the armpit
right
of the knee.
into that
He got him? Yeah, he got him. Wow.
7 points for Kevin Buring. Able
Yep.
to get the kill.
Got the
in just
choke
40
and
seconds.
in under 60 seconds.
I mean, Moneybag.
Wow.
And the motivation may be inspired by Elijah Carlson. Kevin
For
Buring
sure.
answers the call.
I mean, it's Buring and Carlton.
And that team competition has to be tightening up.
Absolutely. We'll get
For
you an
sure.
update on that momentarily. But Stephen Aiken will make
Yeah, I
this
need to see
official.
what the leaderboard looks like after this.
The winner with a kill, representing the Alabama Twisters, Kevin Buring.
W.
Kevin Buring doing his part for the Alabama Twisters. 7 points. Points are hard to come by, and when you can get 7 all at once,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to be a fan favorite and a favorite on your team. Kevin Buring does just that.
Well, just like that, it was a 17-point deficit, unless I'm mistaken. 13 points in the last 2 matches for the Twisters. We got a game.
My, how things can change. Let's take a look at the replay. Moneybags flying. Kevin Buring. Vanessa, you mentioned it got that little, almost like an arm
So get
drag,
that rear
reversed
naked right there.
And
And
not
then
only
get the
into
hook in.
the, back, but into a rear naked choke.
That came on so quickly. There was no.
Come on, chat.
Like,
Know what I'm
thought
talking
process
about.
Even to be able to defend.
All right, Kevin Buring standing by with Stephen Aiken.
Nice.
Bobby
These
both
boys
of
are
them.
coconuts. Keep us going here. Kevin, another 6 points for yourself.
What is that drink, though?
Was that 7?
It was 7. It was under 60 in the choke.
7? Oh, it was 7. My bad. I missed that. 7
Come
points
on.
for yourself for your
Lock
team.
in.
Stacking them up there. You trying to get too far away from everybody, man. Tell me how you're feeling right now. 2 money bags, getting rich.
Yeah. I feel pretty good. I feel like maybe I fumbled a little bit today, but I was happy to lock back in, get 7, and start catching up with the Vegas Kings over here. So.
Gotta catch up to the
Like there was
Kings.
some work to do for you guys to get in there and to get caught back up for the rest of the season. There's 2 more weeks left. Do you think you guys can cover the gap?
100%, I think.
Yeah, there's plenty of
Guys,
time left.
Got to get a little more comfortable out here, but they'll get their chokes, and we'll be up there.
All right, Kevin, we appreciate it, brother. Anything else you want to say to the folks at home?
Love you guys.
All
W.
right, Kevin, we appreciate it, brother.
High standards, sorry.
No, I just mean, 7 points. You can't do any better than that.
Well, and he talked about fumbled a little bit tonight because he had one draw. I love the high expectations.
Right.
Again, I think
It's
that
not that
comes down
he,
to
not
where
like he
your team
lost.
is at. Kevin Buehring, I mean,
He's
it's
just
almost a
competitive,
foregone
man.
conclusion. He's probably playoff bound at this point, but that's
Oh,
not
of
enough. He
course.
wants to wrap up that team title, and the Twisters, they've got some work to do, and Buehring's brought his lunch pail.
Yeah, one more match in the first half of this block. So we got Derek Rayfield against Travis Haven, and then we'll see where we're at. But the Twisters and Kings, it's got to be tight up at the top.
A potentially banged-up Travis Haven as well. We'll see how he matches up against Derek Rodman Rayfield. All right, let's get to it. Back to Stephen Aiken.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Philly Phenoms. Give it up for Derek Rodman Rayfield.
Been a pretty good night so far for Derek Rayfield. Did have the big break over Chewy Magana to get it going. A draw and a tough match against Jaden Groner. Gotta feel that Rayfield's gotta just be frustrated. He's really a front runner, and I think still has a ton of skills. I still think the biggest moments are ahead for him this season.
See what he can do here in his first match of the second half of this 2026 season. Rodman, Derek Rayfield, ready to lock in for the final time tonight, representing the Philadelphia.
Let's get it. Final match of the night,
All right,
guys.
back to Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat, representing the Alabama Twisters, is Big Dog Travis Haven.
So Travis Haven was the second highest player in
Haven was slippery in that last match.
$100. Been a little bit of an uneven season. He's 3-3-1 overall, but he's lost his last 3 matches to Thompson, Moyer, and Hurd. So doesn't get any easier here against Rodman.
Travis Haven ready to go to work. Tail of the tape on display. Derek Rayfield with 4 points for the Phenoms. Haven with 14 for the Twisters. We are underway. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik, Vanessa Demopoulos, Matt Side in a secret location. It is a site of PGF.
We see Rayfield coming forward right off the rip. I feel like in his last match, he spent a lot of the time getting penalized, moving backwards. So it was nice to see him coming forward right away.
Went on defense, now
I
on
was-
offense.
Whoa.
Rayfield,
I was
Haven.
going to say Haven was more on the defense in that first match.
Nursing that leg a little bit, but able to get it free.
Yeah, he's come up lame at the end of both
my bad.
matches tonight.
Hard collar tie there by the Phenoms' Derek Rayfield.
Derek starting off aggression. Love that. Straight in the side control with a body
Wow.
choke.
Wow. Is he going to get him?
This lands.
He might be in trouble there. It looks pretty tight.
Derek Rayfield did
Rayfield's in trouble there.
And what he did was get a buggy choke himself. We'll see if he tries to get aggressive in defending this. He's hanging out for the time being.
Yeah, he's been in spots this season where it was close. He looks okay.
Giving the
Wow.
thumbs up to
Wow.
PJ Montano, our referee.
Positionally, this is not good. You can see his arm is across his neck.
How's he
which is
gonna
gonna
get
cut
out of
off
that?
the carotid artery. Now, all
Yeah.
Haven has to do is just put his lat muscle forward, which is going to cut
Here
off
comes
neck,
the
but it
shot
looks
clock
like
because you
Rayfield's
can't just
getting
sit there
out
on
of his
defense.
head, slowly starting to peek
Oh,
out.
yes, good call, Vanessa.
He's on the shot clock here, so.
Ha, Polar King says, what is in the water in Alabama?
Wow.
Good question.
Rayfield has an opportunity to take the back here. As he
Wow. What a transfer.
Unbelievable stuff here by Derek Rayfield, who's on the back, body triangle. and
How did he
forward.
get to that?
Impressive. Way to stick through that.
We've seen it time and time again here this season of the PGF. Just when you think a guy is stuck on defense, immediately goes on offense, trying to address that body triangle is Haven. A lot of options here for Rayfield.
I would like to see him hand fight the hands down. So you see as Haven is trying to control Derek's arms, all Derek has to do is put his own arm down. There we go.
Oh, he's got him. Wow.
Big kill.
Wow.
For Derek Rayfield.
That's 6
The
points.
Phenoms fired up. And for good reason, Derek Rayfield responding to his slow start to the season.
Yes, and
Money
money
bag.
bag from Vanessa Demopoulos.
I had to. It was
love
great.
it. Hey, you're in BMAX seat. That's you. And Grace Gracie on your
Oh,
Hey.
Now, I mean, Derek Rayfield's his target practice with the money bags at this point. Big points for him and the Phenoms. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Your winner with a kill, representing the Philly Phenoms, Derek Rayfield.
Rayfield getting it done.
No, that was
6
fire.
points for himself.
He looked like he was dead in the water, and
It wasn't
that
for
like
a lack of effort though by Travis Haven.
I don't know what they
He had a
called that
buggy
first
choke.
move.
Rayfield
Buggy choke.
was
Yeah.
able to survive. Really fun matchup here. Rayfield trying to sit
Look
back
at the
for a leg.
look at the defense.
Talked about Haven potentially
He gets out
being
of it.
injured on both of his legs after his matchups tonight.
Drops down.
Rayfield
Gets him
able
to
to
the
get
buggy
this
choke.
takedown into a buggy, and Vanessa, he was in that position for quite a long time.
Yeah, and he slipped out of it, rolled into rear
exactly
naked.
how tight it was, and then he transferred
Body
directly
triangle.
to the back just to get this choke. That was beautiful work done. Beautiful work done.
Able to wrap
And then
up
locked
the
it
net
in.
and
Wow.
6 points for the Phenoms. Derek
Wow.
Rayfield officially turning it up here on the second half of the season. And Grace
Had to
Grace
get the
pelts him in the head with the money bag.
Had to
I
get
don't
the money
think,
bag out
Derek's
there.
going to complain too much. He's standing by with
With the
Stephen
Spurs jersey
You're
on.
Derek Rayfield. Derek, big night, got some points on the board, big kill here to close it out. Tell me how you're feeling after that.
There was a comment on Instagram. Someone said Derek Rayfield's getting bullied. Fuck that guy.
Beat. Either way, though, Derek,
Whoa.
9
Matchup.
points tonight. Got yourself on the board there. 2 more weeks. Do you think you got enough time to get to the playoffs?
What was that? 9 points today? Yeah, we're right there. We're right there. When I first got here, week 2, I scored like maybe 3 points. So I'm not too far off from what I was. So I can get there. I can win.
Tell me what it means for you to be here at the PGF this season.
Say that again?
Tell me what it means for you to be a part of the PGF this season.
It's like I said, this is my favorite promotion. There's very few flaws, one of them being Drew, but everything else is almost perfect.
Well, Derek, we appreciate it, brother. We look forward to a lot more of you this season. Anything else you want to say to the folks?
He's got personality,
Thank you for
chat.
Butterfly X. I'm not wearing it right now. Thank you, Dennis Rodman. And thank you, Alp.
Appreciate it, Derek. We look forward to a lot more.
Dennis Rodman Spurs
Derek
jersey.
Rayfield
Wow.
having a night for himself, and some shots fired towards the man who runs the shot clock.
Yeah, well, you know, the technical fouls were introduced. You know what? Let's just go to this scoreboard. Forget that.
Yeah.
Look at this scoreboard, tightening up the Las Vegas
Yeah.
Kings. 4-point lead over the Alabama Twisters. This is what we're looking for, TJ.
I mean, Elijah Carlton firing up his guys,
For
and
sure.
they responded, closing
Right.
that gap. 4 points now is all they trail.
Very top
so
heavy.
A net, benefit for them. We'll see how it all shakes up
W.
after the night is officially over. But the Twisters firmly
W.
in the mix, and Derek Rayfield in the mix as well. I mean, he said, "Look, guys, I'm right where I need to
Fuck
be."
that guy on
And,
Instagram.
taking a look at the top 5, Jet Thompson. He is leading by 2 points over Kevin Buring, who has 34.
Disastro, what up?
Is Elijah Carlton, Arende coming in representing the Kings with 30 points in the number 4 spot, and Sean
Want to see him on the
Melanson
mats,
at
exactly.
number 5 with 22 points.
If you're talking about the 1 through 4, I think that that could be anybody's game right there. They are so close to each other.
Exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. And if you look, I mean, that 4-5 matchup, Arande Melanson, that would be
Linda
a
sent
playoff matchup. It's just
1.6K.
absolutely
Fighting Sloth's got
unbelievable.
the
You know,
top
we were talking
lifetime
about the technical
top
fouls that were
kicker.
introduced this season. Smart
We're top 4.
Rayfield to sort of wait till post-match to start flying out the hand a little bit. But really happy to see Rayfield back. Feels like the season is what it's supposed to be with Rayfield.
But we're on the
in
top
mix.
And if you wanna
gifters,
feel like
baby.
you
Stop playing with the
are a part of
CFam.
a team, go behind the scenes.
Disastro,
with
go
Alex
over there and I'll
Twisters
gift you a
and
sub,
all
Brody.
of our teams
And let
from
them know.
PGF. Behind the scenes coverage available for you.
CFam
in between
sent you,
weeks
baby.
Right now on the PGF YouTube.
They
All
have
right,
200,000
continue here with our
subscribers
final
on
team matchup of the night. The lead
YouTube.
our
And they had 2,000 people watching.
League leaders. That makes sense. Las Vegas. The Kings. They sit atop the leaderboard. They try to get some more points to close out week number 3 when they take on the Colorado Wolverines.
Oh, I thought that was the last
Final
match.
team matchup. Heading your way right now here in Las Vegas.
So this is the final
Gonna
team
go and see
matchup.
if the Kings can try to pull away from the Twisters, who were surging, to say the least, in their final matchup of the night. All right, Stephen Aiken is standing by on the mat.
Our next athlete making his way to the mat for the final team matchup of this evening. Representing the Vegas Kings, give it up for Austin, the Gumby Orende.
Nah,
You
Gumby's
look at
different.
that team standing leaderboard, and you see the Vegas Kings with that 4-point lead, yet they get 5
He's
matches
different.
here against the Colorado Wolverines. beginning with Austin Arande, who has just been an absolute point machine. So for the Twisters, they got to be rooting hard for the Wolverines here. Arande continues to be a front runner.
And you look at these Kings, I mean, we've talked about it. They've been virtually untouched by the injury bug. Main players time and time again, and you got to believe that points are to be had when you have the league leaders, which is not easy to say. I learned that a moment ago. And the Kings taking on the Wolverines, who have had a very tough season, to say the least. All
yeah,
right,
the Wolverines have definitely had a tough
make the walk back to Stevens.
season.
The next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Colorado Wolverines. Give it up for bulletproof Brett Moyer.
Come on, Moyer. Give us something good, Moyer.
It's really been the bright spot for the Colorado Wolverines. Tough match last time out. A quick break at the hands of Sean Melanson, but we've seen others fall to that same fate. Really tough opponent here. As you know, for the Wolverines, a lot of these schedules they face are pretty tough. So big spot for Colorado to sort of try to get an ounce of momentum.
Gumby.
Arande with 28 points for the Kings, 6 points for the Colorado Wolverines, is owned by Brett Moyer. The tail of the tape in the books, and now our matchup about to get underway.
Gumby.
Arande representing the Kings. Brett Moyer on bottom position representing the Colorado Wolverines. Grabbing a hold of the leg and the head, and Moyer spins.
The flexibility of these men is always impressive.
I hear you.
They call him Gumby for a reason.
A statement made
That
by
quick?
the Kings. 4-point
Oh
break
my gosh.
for Austin Arande, sending a message to the Alabama Twisters that the league leaders aren't done yet.
Wow.
Arande, I mean, 7 of 9 matches resulting in wins, finishes for him. He lost the first match of the season to Sean Melanson, run up 7 of 8 since.
Wow.
Big break, 4-pointer for Austin Arande to make it official. We go to Stephen Aiken.
Your winner with a 4-point break, representing the Vegas Kings, Austin Arande.
This crowd
And
in
the money
Las
bags.
Vegas was not going to be happy unless Austin Arande got a money bag, and they campaigned for it. And
Of
you know,
course.
the only reason I don't think that the money bag wasn't a foregone conclusion is just because the
There's
action's
sportsmanship
been
there.
that
You love to
good
see
here
it.
tonight in Las Vegas.
I agree with you. It is, and as we start to get through this third week, things really starting to shake.
Put the
Take a
hat
look
on
at
him
this
again.
replay. Vanessa Demopoulos, walk us through this beautiful action.
Yeah, I was so impressed by the flexibility and the Granby roll. And here we go. He's tying it up literally in the transition
Ow.
and
Oof.
locked it up so
Wow.
fast, I hardly even saw that it was happening.
He used his
Very
own body
quick,
weight against him,
4-pointer
too.
for Austin Arande, who's made a cowboy of Stephen Aiken once again. Let's go out to Bobby Bofum.
Here with Austin Arande with the hat trick for the day and the elbow genie point there at the end. 13-ish, not counting
13 points today?
not counting the block points or whatever. Tell me how you're feeling after all this.
I feel great. Remember, first, all glory to God. Without him, we are
Amen.
nothing. But I felt great today. Today was my
Amen.
day. I woke up knowing that, feeling that. Brett Moyer is super dangerous, right? They call it bulletproof for a reason because he is tough as nails. So all respect to him. He's a dog.
Over halfway through, your team's in the lead. You're way up there at the top. Tell me how you're feeling about the team competition, and are you going to be the #1 finisher this season?
That's my goal. I want to be the #1 finisher. Jet Thompson's giving me a run.
I was going to say, Thompson's going to be, it's going to be tough for him to get past Thompson, but
feeling great for the team. The team's putting in hard work every single day. We're all fighting for each other. We talk about it every night at dinner. We eat together. We pray together. I'm on the best team in the world, the Las Vegas Kings.
Congratulations, Austin.
W.
Another money bag, more points on the board for you, brother. We look forward to a lot more this season.
Thank you to the PGF for putting on such an amazing promotion. Thank you
W.
guys for the money bag today. God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.
Austin Arande, everybody. Thank you.
You know, it's not just hyperbole with the Las Vegas Kings. They practice what they preach. It is profound to watch. It's going to be interesting to see when we get into the playoff on April 8th. Some of these Kings inevitably going to face off against one another.
Oh,
1
yeah,
HP
inter-squad
with the big
rivalry
level
between
2. I
Arande
appreciate
and Jet
that,
Thompson,
gang.
But right now, they have a unified goal, and that is capturing the team championship. And you know, it can't be overstated the amount of chemistry that is on display with these Kings. I think there's a reason that they're doing as well as they are, and that's because they truly are a team, and that team effort continues here in this third block. Austin Arande getting it done. 4-point break for him.
Hey.
All right, without further ado, let's get back to the action. We go to the mat with Stephen Aiken.
Greg, I appreciate that follow, gang.
To the mat. Representing the Vegas Kings, give it up for Cam Hurd.
Here he is, Cam Hurd. Big
How you
break
liking
over
the
Travis Haven last
how you
time
liking
out,
the
and
fights
what
tonight,
a
Greg?
feeling It was to watch him get that finish. You know, it was sort of qualified as a bit of a stopper
Welcome
in previous seasons,
to the
but trying to sort of
CFam.
get that moniker.
I thought that was the
off of
last
his
fight.
shoulders.
Why do they keep
Cam
saying
Hurd's
last?
always improving.
Maybe
We've
it's
seen that
that
improvement
fighter's
this
last
season, to
fight
say the
is
least.
what they mean.
You were going to say?
I was going to say, as we welcome back BMAC to the booth, Vanessa Demopoulos absolutely crushed it on the microphone, but nothing like having the commish back to back source.
No doubt. Vanessa, very capable, probably more capable than I am. Happy to have her here in the house.
Well, she didn't get access to the telestrator, but we did. There was a money bag sitting here. She said, "Can I use it?" I said, "You're in BMAC seat." I said, "Go ahead."
You've got a problem brewing on your hands. We'll get to it during our next walk. I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
So go back to Stephen.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat, representing the Colorado Wolverines. Make some noise for
Colorado's got
Jaden Groner.
Colorado's got to get some type of points.
Here's Jaden Groner, one of the dudes that
Come on,
sort of looks
Groner.
older than 19 when he's in there physically. Did get off that
Only 19. That's a
streak
grown
off
man.
with a draw last time out against Eric Rayfield. Tough veteran in Hurd here.
Tail of the tape, 9 points on the board for Las Vegas's Cam Hurd. No points for Jaden Groner. We'll see what he can do against the Las Vegas King and Cam Hurd. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik, BMAC, Brandon McCaffrey, the commish live in Las Vegas. And BMAC,
It's so different
the
from
problem
anything
that I
else.
alluded to was a crowd
that
that
would've
is
been
willing to
sneaky.
spend your money. If the money bags don't start flying, they might riot. These guys are very demanding with you guys throwing the money bags.
Listen.
Yeah, you have to attack
I got a
that
bigger problem, honestly,
leg
for
because
that.
Cam
My
likes to
mom
use
sent
that
me
for
a
the
text and
leverage
she
on the
says
inside.
That Vanessa needs my job.
If you're
My
Groner.
own mother.
I mean,
I love my mama. I might have to get her for that one though.
Yeah, well, Vanessa did an excellent job. I have
It's
nothing
hard
to
to
say,
argue.
but
Hard to
you're
argue.
outstanding in your art. To BMAC, I'll say, we like looking at you in the purple suit on the couches and the three-piece suit, but it's
A lot of
amazing
hand
how quick
fighting.
that block tightened things up in the team standings. It was a 4-point lead for the Kings over the Twisters, but now the Kings have the Wolverines and have a chance to sort of widen that gap again.
Yeah, and here, man, look at this. Cam off to a good start right away, past the guard of Jaden Groner. He's got to watch out for Jaden. He's very Travis Haven-esque in his ability to
it's
sub from
slippery.
the bottom.
Slippery.
Oh, Groner in business here.
Oh, he's cooking.
Oh, he might have him. Wow.
Jaden Groner with the big points. His first time
Wow.
on the board. Welcome to the PGF. The kid finally is here.
And we see history repeat itself. Colorado has had some struggles this season, but for whatever reason, the third and final block of the night,
It's the Wolverines block.
yeah. Big points for Jaden Groner and the Wolverines.
Wow.
He gets the break over Cam Hurd. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
Wow.
Your winner with a break, representing the Colorado Wolverines, Jaden Groner.
Wow.
For Jaden Groner,
Good job,
and you got to
Jaden.
believe
W.
that the Twisters are, feeling Jaden Groner right now.
Yeah, I felt like they were maybe louder in the crowd than his own Wolverine teammates. But anytime you see a win for the yellow squad, it feels good because it's been a little bit of a tough road.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Jaden Groner
For
with a big
sure.
break over Cam Hurd. Let's take a look at the action here.
He
BMAC
got him
Marcus,
good.
if you don't mind.
Like when he tried to flip,
Well,
that was a
take
mistake
a
right
look,
there
man.
because he
As soon
locked
as
him in.
Jaden Groner can get on a leg. And this is the thing, man. He's
Knee
been
bar.
dangerous this whole time. That is a powerful lock. Again, how did it work out, boys?
Connect.
Belly down, straight ankle with any kind of grip, 3 points on the floor, and you can drive gravity and power with that. You put your hips behind it.
Full
Jaden
suit.
Groner, man,
Socks. You love to see it.
obviously for Cam Hurd, not the
Full
result.
suit,
He's
socks.
not looking to get finished ever, much less to a guy who hasn't put points on the board yet. But what a relief that must be for Groner. Anxious to hear from him here.
He's standing by with our Stephen Aiken.
Here with Jaden Groner of the Colorado Wolverines. Jaden, first points for your season. Tell me how you're feeling right now after that.
Finally, dang, yeah. Super excited. I don't know, I got points on the board now. I don't know, I feel good.
You're in the
W.
league now, baby. Let's go, huh?
W.
Good stuff,
Groner,
man. You've
come
been
on,
fighting
man.
hard. You've been putting it down. Had a lot of close looks, a lot of near misses and things like that. You got 6 more matches left this season. Can we see this Jaden Groner a lot more?
Yes, sir. We're going to keep going.
We're looking forward to that from you and a
Good.
lot
Be
more
confident,
from the
young
Colorado
man.
Wolverines. Is there anybody you want to think back home?
Mom, Dad, Brianna, love you guys. Shout out Colorado Wolverines, HydroBev, Skin Shield Pro, Argyle Payments, Fit 280 Peptides, everything.
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys.
All of them. Jaden, we appreciate
All
it,
of
brother.
them.
Congratulations.
W.
You start to see a little bit of what the Colorado Wolverines could be when you see their
W.
ferocious athleticism. They haven't had Officer Grimy for most of the season.
Pete, I
Both
appreciate
have
you,
had some
Brody.
moments. So ultimately, it is the long game. We talked about that earlier with the Colorado Wolverines and building that sort of local club, if you will. But nice moment there for the Wolverines.
And there's something to be said about getting that O off your back. Jaden Groner on the board, and we'll see if he can build off of that as the season continues. Our third and final block of the season continues right now. Let's go back out to the mat for our next matchup with Stephen Aiken.
Our next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the
Third
Vegas
and final
Kings.
block. That's
Give it
why
up
I
for
keep getting
Jared
confused.
Facchetta.
All right, here's Jared Facchetta. Tough night thus far tonight facing Cockle and Carlton. See if it gets slightly easier here against the practice squad player Joshua Squires, but Squires
Practice
been
squad
a
player.
tough out thus far.
Been a tough night for him, but now it's time to forget about it.
See, that one worked out, PJ.
Thank you.
You
Thank
just got to keep swinging, dude.
I mean,
Shooter's got to shoot.
I'll take it. Money bag? No?
No.
All right. Time for his opponent to make the walk back to Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent making his way to the mat, representing the Colorado Wolverines, Joshua Squires.
Colorado
So every time Joshua
Wolverines.
Squires takes the mat, he looks more comfortable here. 4 straight draws after being choked out in his first couple matches. So
Wow.
let's even get on the board here, get a little momentum
4
going
straight
for the
draws.
team from Colorado.
Got to get some kind of momentum going here.
The third
Squire.
block has been the key for these Wolverines. Tail of the tape, 9 points in the bank for Jared Facchetta. Goose egg for Squires. We'll see if he can get on the board
Goose
here
egg.
in his third and final matchup of the night.
Big shout out to YouTube. Slappy Gustaverson, $100 in the super chat.
Okay, Slappy.
Appreciate that, man. That goes to benefit these athletes.
W
man. So
Slappy.
the rest of you, don't be shy right there. Every little amount matters. And then over on Kick, man, that Kick community coming through big time. Mr. MRxCHICITY, Linda D, Substats, Fighting Sloth, DEO, Polar King, the whole
W.
squad over there on Kick. Massive appreciation to you guys as we
W.
begin the PGF's journey with Kick.com.
Let's go, man. Hell yeah.
Trying to grab a hold of that leg here is Facchetta.
Yeah, it looks like he may be thinking about a Steama lock, but I don't know if he's just trying to grip up on the leg maybe and stop the guard work of Squires. Squires definitely favors that left butterfly hook, so maybe he's just, definitely he's thinking a Steama lock. Not, but he's telegraphing it way too much. Oh, nice entry here. Squires.
Oh.
I think Squires has a very good, I don't want to call it a classical guard, but he's got a really nice butterfly style game right here. Jared on the shot clock. Go ahead. Sorry, TJ.
I was going to say exactly what you said. Facchetta on the shot clock. We'll see how aggressive he gets.
See, I don't understand that part right there. Like, how did he get on the shot
Got a
clock?
hold of that left leg again.
Because Squires was the one, that, like, on the
Hasn't
defense
really made
there.
any forward progress here to turn off that clock. And the flags come in.
Squires. This is a big moment for him, man. Big moment here for Squires. Oh, Jared got them grocery store feet a little bit out there. Go ahead.
What'd you just say?
Grocery store feet.
Right, what does that mean? Wow, way to get out of that.
Position very quickly is Facchetta.
Bro, I'm a different type of commentator.
I'm trying to hunt that head.
It doesn't matter what sport I watch.
Jared got a a pretty decent grip on the neck
Ganja,
right there. I got the
appreciate
angle on it
you.
right here. I can see he's under that chin.
Able to get to a base is Squires.
Squires now fighting with the hands, kind of progressed himself a little bit. Oh, now Jared's got something cooking here, man, and he's so strong that he could really put something together here. This would be huge for him, man. You know he's looking. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Nice.
He's so
Played by
strong.
Squires. Jared just a bulldog on the head, though.
Readjusting here is Faketa.
Squires has done a good job stopping Jared from getting to the position that he wants, though, or the hand positioning at least.
Action back to the feet. Separation created. Faketa trying to keep the pressure on.
Jared pressing forward. I like that aggression from him.
It's got to be hard to like
Squires
play with your
sees
hair
guard.
being that long.
Moving forward, looking to get engaged with his butterfly hook on his left side. That's his game for sure. You can see he's got a strong butterfly sweep. We've seen him off balance with it a couple of times. You know, he's got a good triangle choke, good leg lock entries. He's been, hasn't put points on the board yet, but he's been impressive, man.
Grocery store feet.
Showing a lot of promise. See, there's that off balance with his butterfly.
Oh, what the?
Nice, Jared rolls out, but good sweep.
No.
Now
Oh,
on the
ooh.
front head. Nice guard work.
Squires trying to take the
wow.
Yeah, Jared able to get that right arm out.
Oh, he got him. How did he hop over the top like that?
Oh my God, what a play! That might have been the play of the season, bro.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
That was insane.
Money bags flying for good reason. What is it with these Wolverines in this third block? What a statement.
Oh, dude, you see the way he caught the money bag, too? He's
dude.
just like left hand. Willie Mays out there with the money.
You want to talk about moments. That was a moment. And to cap it off with the official announcement, we go to Stephen Aiken.
That was so sick.
Your winner with a kill representing the Colorado Wolverines, Joshua Squires.
No, that was
Able to
insane.
get the kill, incredibly impressive in BMAC. That is something we're going to have to look at because,
Yes,
like
show
you
us
said, might have
again,
been
please.
the play of the season. This look brought to you by Dolomer.
Well, look at this magic stick all
Wow.
around the back. And then he goes full Marcelo Garcia, no hooks, putting the sleep on him,
Wow.
dude. I mean, look, nothing to draw. I got nothing to draw for you guys, but can we just watch it 10 times? This is just
Bro, the
gorgeous
hop
work.
over the back like that.
So you got Jared
Change
working that
position.
single leg, stuff the head back.
Look at that.
Woo!
Oh, my
Call that the
gosh.
magic
That's
stick. And check it out
insane.
how he instantly into the lace up with the legs. So kind of a half crucifix position. You see it right there, that leg lacing him up. Kind of a half crucifix. But as soon as he spotted even an inkling of space, he was under the chin all the way around. And, man, that squeeze must be horrendous because it was an instant tap, dude. That's 9 on the board now for the Wolverines. Are they going to win the block?
And absolutely huge for the Twisters that the Kings are being
Wow.
kept off the board to an extent.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Alabama
for sure.
definitely cheering on these Wolverines. And
That definitely
right now,
helped,
this third block, they're doing
Bama
their
right there.
part to keep it interesting at the top. Joshua Squires with a huge win. He's now standing by with our Stephen Aiken.
Here with Joshua Squires from the third block, champions of the season so far. You guys are getting all your points in the third block here. You hit
That
a
was
move
big
that
for him
I've
because he had
seen
4
people
straight
really, like,
draws,
do in training
and he was
stuff. I
choked
thought that
out
was, like, a
twice
real thing for you
before
guys to
those.
do. Got paid for it too, rightfully so. Tell me how you're feeling.
I feel great. I'm finally on the board with the kill. That move's fun to do. It's unexpected, especially when they come in on single legs. You just slip, jump back, then sink the choke in. It's fun.
Simple as that with Josh Squires, guys. Buy his DVD too. Josh, you've been scrapping hard every time that you've been in here as an alternate. Tell me what it's been like for you being a part of the Colorado Wolverines this season.
It's been amazing. We have a good group of guys. We haven't been showing up as we do in practice. So we're like losing on these little nuances in jiu-jitsu where we can capitalize more. So we're just going to keep on building. Next week we're going to come out stronger. We have more momentum. So I'm feeling good.
You guys are definitely building, Josh, and we look forward to a lot more from you and the rest of your team, brother.
It's always frustrating when it doesn't
Yeah, I wanna
translate
shout out to all of our sponsors. Simple
from
Leaf
practice.
CBD, Argyle Payments, right here,
But-
baby. Matt Enforcer Soap, We Defy Foundation, 5280 Peptides, Hydrobev.
Damn, what time is it in
Uncle
Australia?
Kenny over here. He's like, when in the match, like when we're not sure what to do, just fucking club him. Oh, sorry.
Man, you were like 98% there, Josh. We appreciate you, brother. Look forward to a lot more this season, man.
Spending some of that money bag right out the gate in the post-fight interview, but it might have been warranted.
Yeah, 'cause if you
Joshua
curse, you
Squires
definitely get
getting it
fined.
done. I mean, if you choreographed that for a movie, you would have said,
Caitlin
that's
Clark?
not real. You can't do that.
Well, you know, and Squires was supposed to be on the bench again tonight because
Right.
Officer Grimey was supposed to come back. What an absolute a great opportunity for him to get these matches under his belt. He's clearly getting better as the season goes on. What a moment there.
I mean, moments are everything in sports, and that's a moment we might recall, you know, if this man is the sixth man of the year.
Appreciate
because
you,
that was a moment
Ganja.
That role is definitely indicative of
Smoking on a cosmic daily joint. Wow.
CJ DeSantis. He's Jason Anning.
And level
Grant
1. Let's
McCaffrey.
go.
Bobby, both of them. Stephen Aiken is standing by on the mat.
Our next athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Vegas Kings. Give it up for Jet Thompson.
Well, this is not the worst guy to trot out there after a loss.
Yeah, seriously.
Jet
This guy's
Thompson just
leading
aren't
the
enough
standings
things to
overall
say
for individual
about the
athletes.
greatness of this young man who's yet to hit 20 years of age. Just absolutely a relentless
He's only
killer.
19?
All he does is win.
Jet Thompson ready to go for his final matchup here in Week 3 of
He does look like
PGF.
he looks like a
Something to
baby
do
and an
for
old man
himself
at the
and
same
Las
time.
Vegas Kings. Back to Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent, making his way to the mat, representing the Colorado Wolverines. Make some noise for Sam Schwartzapfel.
Well, let's see what Sam Schwartzapfel can do in this final block that's been favorable for the Colorado Wolverines. Not been the best season for Schwartzapfel, unfortunately. Three draws, 5 losses yet to score for the team from Colorado.
Tail of the tape for this matchup here between
Sam
the
might be
Kings
cooked.
and the Wolverines. 35 points banked.
24, 1,
for
and
Jet
16.
Thompson. Sam Schwartzapfel trying to break through for
He's
the
only
first
lost
time
once?
this season.
Tough guy to try to break through against, huh?
Yeah, seriously.
You ain't kidding.
Jet's got 2 chokes on the night. Is that right?
Let me check for you. That's correct.
What a stud, man.
It really is incredible.
He's just
You know,
different.
last season at 55, gets off to the slow start, 75, and just running rough shit.
Almost on the back is Thompson. I mean, he's got such a dominant game. You know exactly what he wants to do, and people are very hard-pressed to stop him from playing at close guard here.
You know, here's the thing with Jet is like when we saw him in season 6, and even a little bit last season, he was the guy with this brutal
Oof.
leg lock game, that Aoki lock, terrifying. He's shown no inclination that he's even interested in that this season. But
That's true.
don't forget, that's in the bag.
Wow, he was able to
Look,
flail a
it's-
little
it's
bit
all
to
about
get
this
that
close
foot
guard
locked in the
back.
back. And look at him transition. How?
Just
That's it.
unbelievable. He's not there yet. But
Oh, I thought he got him.
He's incredible. It's just, that's the word. It's inevitable. He is inevitable.
Body triangle here for Thompson, now trying to
Oh,
get that
uh-oh.
squeeze going. Schwartzapfel
Sam might be
in some
cooked.
trouble.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow. That transition.
The great and powerful Wizard of Oz, Jet Thompson.
Dude, yes.
I mean, we're going to need a Brinks truck to find more money bags before this night is
19
all
years
said
old.
and done.
Yeah, I'm going over budget on the money bags, but it just keep it running, dude. I'll find it.
All right. Stephen Aiken to make it official.
The winner with a kill, representing the Vegas Kings, Jet Thompson.
Jet Thompson with a kill over Sam Schwartzapfel. Big win to cap off his night. And, guys, we talked about it being inevitable. He gets the back. He takes the
What
neck.
drink is that? I've been
He takes
trying
the
to figure
kill.
it out.
Huge
Is
win.
that coconut water?
He's standing by with our Stephen Aiken.
Anybody in the chat know what that is?
Jet, please don't put me in your closed guard and then take my back. Jet, another heavy point total for you here. Kill, got the money bag. Team stretching out the lead there. Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm feeling great. 18 points today. Couldn't be better.
Yeah, I mean, damn.
Literally about as good as it gets, huh?
Yeah,
18
three
points.
chokes.
More
Like,
matches this
bro, the
season.
only way it could have been better would have been
Number
if he
one player
did
by
it
the
in
end.
60 seconds, less than
Yes,
60
sir, I
seconds.
do.
He could have gotten 21.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who puts on to this event. Thank you to my team, and thank you to God for putting me in this position.
Amen.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, brother. You're being a great champion here for the PGF. 6 more matches. We look forward to a lot more great stuff from you this season. Thank you, brother.
You know, as we get closer to the playoff, guys,
It does look like
the number
coconut
one
water,
seed, it's going
Shai.
to go to whoever earns it. Jet Thompson just might be
Oh, that
that
was
guy.
bright.
But even if he's in a different numbered seed, you got to believe he's a front runner. It's because of a game like this.
100%.
Like,
And,
the
you know,
transition
it's
to the
interesting when
back
you
is
talk
just
about
insane
the
right there.
Man playoff, right? You can be sure that 8 seed is going to be an absolute killer. But ultimately, Jet just seems to be, with some other guys, on a different level. I mean, this top 8 is going to be absolutely relentless. This roster just so deep.
Yeah, the top 8 is going to be
Jet
insane.
Thompson doing his part to try to make that an all-Kings playoff, and he is definitely a leader, not only on the scoreboard,
Kings
but
playoff.
behind the scenes
Imagine.
as well, and might be a leader when it comes to getting money
No, I
back.
want to see Elijah
Racking
Carlton.
up another one there with the kill in his final assignment of the night. Action continues here in Las Vegas. We go back to Stephen Aiken.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our final match of this evening. The first athlete making his way to the mat, representing the Vegas Kings. Make some noise for Chewy Magana.
Groner's going to be on the post show.
It has
W.
not been the Chewy show, as weeks 1 and 2 perhaps.
Yeah, the
were.
top 8 is going to be insane.
But Chewy Magana still in the mix, both in the individual and certainly still been a great help to his team, the Las Vegas Kings. Going up finally tonight against the franchise player for the Colorado Wolverines, Caleb Crump.
And Chewy has had a tougher night tonight at the office than he has in previous weeks, but you're starting to learn more and more about the character. He's a guy that has been in some tough matches here tonight, but he hasn't shown a weakness mentally, and you can be sure he hopes to close it out with a big win for these Las Vegas Kings. Chewy Magana on the mat, ready to go for his final assignment. We go back to Stephen Aiken.
And his opponent.
So pleased with our
making his way
kick
to the
fam tonight.
mat,
Thank you all so
representing
much.
the Colorado Wolverines. Give it up for Caleb Crump.
Well, let's see if the 30th match of the night can be magical once again for Caleb Crump. He had his first finish in the PGF last week in the final match, a kill over Armin Bruni. A couple draws tonight. You can be sure Colorado would love nothing more than to crush this block on their way to week 4.
Tail the tape for the final matchup of the night. 18 points for Mexico's Chewy Magana, 6 for Colorado's Caleb Crump.
Come
TJ
on.
DeSantis along with
Come on,
Jason
Caleb.
BMAC, Brandon McCatherine. He's the commissioner. You're locked into the Professional Grappling Federation. Final bout of week 3 underway. Magana representing the Las Vegas Kings in the maroon and gray. Caleb Crump in the Colorado black and gold.
Appreciate y'all being with us. PGF Week 3, live on Kick, live on YouTube. Only getting stronger. A couple more weeks of the regular season, the next 2 Wednesdays, followed by the playoffs, April 8th.
Little duck under attempt here from Crump.
Ooh, eye poke
Is that an
there.
eye poke or is it a headbutt?
I think it was an eye poke.
They just know that TJ and I like being here way too much. We can't. The final match of the night, you gotta just pump the brakes for us.
I mean, it's funny, after 4.5 hours of jiu-jitsu, I don't want to go home. You know, I want to get back to action in week 4 as quickly as possible. But right now, all eyes here on Chewy Magana.
No pun intended, right?
Yeah,
correct.
All the eyes except his.
Wow.
There's a replay in your lower left-hand corner.
Yeah, it was instant. He's already got his eye open.
Yeah.
So definitely not a serious eye poke. Well, any eye poke is serious. Like, I don't want to diminish it, but
Right,
he's
on the
definitely
final
gonna be
fight.
okay.
Is he going to be okay? I hope so.
Our referee there, camo, CSAC certified. Not his first time seeing an eye poke.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, BMAC, what is the protocol for an eye poke? Do you have up to 5 minutes? What's the rule?
We actually don't put a limit on it. We want the athlete
Smart.
to take the time to get ready. I figure we could just turn it over here and let you handsome fellas talk while the guy gets ready to go.
Well, you know, it's funny. 5 minutes is the rule in mixed martial arts for an eye poke, but that's a relatively new rule. It used to be you got poked in the eye and they asked you if you're okay, and then you had to get back to action as quickly as possible, but they changed that, and that's the thing. Eye pokes, not all eye pokes.
Eye pokes are the worst. You guys ever been poked in the eye?
A scratching sort of eye poke can be worse than, direct poke.
Yeah, for sure. There's a difference between like the eye getting pushed back versus it getting scratched.
Oh yeah.
Like nothing. Like he would never do something like that. So.
But even when we've seen with Tom Aspinall and what he's going through, right? The beholder is the only one who really knows what's going on there.
Yeah.
So obviously Chewy's dealing with something there, and you can see it almost looks like getting a little bit worse as you look at it under the lights.
And of course, everyone at home always generally has an opinion about how bad an eye poke was, despite never getting poked in the eye.
Oh, dude, eye pokes are serious, man. I mean, that's like one of the most debilitating things that can really happen to you in a lot of ways.
Magana takes a seat.
You know what he wants to do? He's going to invert each time. Keep your hips heavy when you drop down.
Oh.
This is the first non-bench player of the night for Caleb Crump.
Caleb's going to have to be very careful here, man. Hey, you know what? 10-9 right now is the total between these two teams. Kings at 10, Wolverines at 9. Twisters at 13 looking to win the block, depending on the results of this match. A lot hanging on this last match.
So if Magana finds a break, they will tie the Twisters.
Yes.
And each share.
That's right, which is huge because all of those athletes on both teams.
The head push is so aggressive. I don't like that. But it's part of it. He's trying to break posture.
90 seconds of elapsed time. Again, this is our final matchup here of week 3.
Here's the thing, man. We've seen it over and over so far throughout the first 3 weeks of this season. Chewy is dangerous until the final.
You got to have such a strong core to combat
and he might
head
be
pushes.
more dangerous when you back him against the corner. That's when he's the scariest. Nice play here by Crump. Got to watch those feet, though. You see that?
Especially after poking the guy's eye out and you're still pushing his head.
You know, they say don't poke the bear. I mean, maybe you don't poke Chewy in the eye. Might be more dangerous.
Jake Bobo, we appreciate you.
Shot clock here.
Yeah, I said that about the production, too.
You see the output here turned up by Caleb Crump.
Did he get it? Oh, flag.
Oh, you saw
On
that
who?
look on Caleb's face like, what? Come on, dude.
Restart here in the penalty position. See what Chewy can do with the opportunity.
Caleb, right away. Explode right away. Protect your legs.
Oh, you got to go knee to knee right there, huh?
I expect an explosive movement right here from Crump. I don't know that Chewy's going to be able to keep up with him.
Good call.
Oh, wow. What? Oh, my gosh, that was insane.
Chewy killed that leg. You called it, and then he flipped it. Unbelievable.
Do you know how many times I've complimented an athlete?
Oh, my gosh, that came out of nowhere.
And then immediately in my head apologize to Chewy Magana because he just turns it around and takes home a leg.
And ties the block with the Twisters. Enormous finish for the Las Vegas Kings.
Mexican Magic once again for Chewy Magana. Big break.
No, that was insane.
Caleb Crump. What a way to end the night.
I thought Crump had him with that explosive action.
Your winner with a break, representing the Vegas Kings, Chewy Magana.
Somehow, some way, it's the Chewy show again.
I mean, every season breeds stars here at PGF.
Wow.
And again, a star shines.
See, look, he flips over, and he goes for the knee bar, and then Chewy goes straight to the ankle.
Look who takes the limb home.
Dude, and just look at the bend. And so,
wow.
If you got any question about what are these guys tapping to? Because every time that Chewy has gotten points on the board,
it went like
same
offense,
move,
defense, and then offense, just like that.
Ankle, some variation of those two. It's the same play every time. I want you to watch the bend that gets put in the foot here. Look at that, dude.
Wow.
You know,
wow.
Go ahead.
See, this is Crump's foot right here. It's not supposed to go that way.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes. That's the wrong direction for a foot to go.
No shit.
Yeah, you see those. I mean, look, It's a rolled ankle. You see the direction the foot's moving?
I was just
mean,
thinking that.
it's
Like,
nasty.
I've rolled both
Look
ankles
at
before
this
playing
right here.
basketball,
This is what
and
I
bro.
wanna see.
Right?
Yeah.
Of Chewy Magana. Mahika. Hombre. Dude, what a man Chewy Magana is.
You know, I remember last
Telestrator.
season you talked about
That was
landing
big for the
elbows, leg
Kings,
locks,
too.
and just you don't want to get
The
into
Kings
a
are
leg
just
lock battle
on
with
top,
Elmore.
bro.
You don't want to get in a leg lock battle with Magana either.
And biggest block of even though they lost there, biggest block of the night, of the season so far for the Wolverines. 3 on night 1 in block 3.
Yeah, they
6
always.
on
Well,
block
the Wolverines always
3
go
in
crazy
night
on
2. 9.
Right.
Now in that block, barely lost it.
block
tied up
3.
with the
Here we go with the
Phenoms that block.
standings. Kings
So
with 84,
13,
Twisters
that's
with
to the
80,
Twisters, 13 to the
Phenom with
Kings.
48, and Wolverines
This is how
with
it shapes up
12.
here.
That is
Nope,
not
that's the last one going in.
That was
Oh, yeah, I was
prior
gonna
to
say.
the final 5.
We'll get a
fights.
refresh on that. I
And that's
think
probably
this
not
is
correct
the same
either.
as well. I don't think this is
No,
updated either,
Melanson
so
moved his.
hopefully we can get that. We'll get that reset for you. But you know what a way to end the night. We talk about how much jiu-jitsu we throw at you in a 4-hour
W.
block. I mean, what we saw in that final block of the night just shows why each and every match matters as much as it does.
It's just really unbelievable here. And when we get a look at those final standings, I think we're going to see we still got a lot.
That's
to
what I
play
want to
for
see
here.
before I
Well,
call it,
what's-
what the
what's you
final
like to say?
standings are.
A lot of meat.
A lot of
left
meat
on
in the
the
bone. And I will say, while I love leaving the individual playoff standings in its own box, now that we're 60% through the season, that's starting to shape itself out.
Yep.
And that final 8 is going to be elite. We talk about the depth of this roster. It's playing itself out.
Every match
What a
was
night. Best night
entertaining.
so far for me this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And next week we're going to start talking about that bubble list, which I know you love so much.
You know, I love the bubble. I love the bubble. Like, obviously, like the top guys you're excited about. Oh, here we go. Whoa!
And that
Whoa.
13-point block for the Las
Ooh.
Vegas Kings while the Twisters had to sit it out.
Twisters came in just 7 points behind. Now they find themselves 17 points
Wow.
behind.
Because,
And,
bro,
you know,
Jet Thompson
they've
is
got
just
some
different.
space
And then,
between them and the Phenoms, the
I
Wolverines.
forget- what's the guy's name?
You know,
Gandhi?
trugging
That
through it.
dude's
They
different,
were able
too.
to
And
get some
then
more
you
points
got
on the board,
Chewy
try
with
to build
that
some
right
momentum.
there.
But the Kings, man, I mean, the longest tenured team, first franchise in PGF history, they're owning that sort of trailblazing moniker that's been put on them.
For sure.
You know, if you'll recall back to season 7, which was the
Vegas
first
did
time
go crazy.
that the Kings were in the league. Like, they were the first franchise team in jiu-jitsu history.
Yes.
And season 7 was their inaugural season. And you remember Ryan Aitken and the Kings.
Yeah.
By the time week 4 rolled around, they had run away with it. We're not
Yeah,
there
97.
yet. Still anybody's game.
Yeah,
especially
next
between
week it
those
could
top
get
two,
spooky
but
for the
this
rest
is
of the
starting
league.
to feel like a familiar tale.
No question about it. And we've talked about the Kings, right? And even as we look at this leaderboard,
I wanna see the
17
individual
points,
standings.
we know that can close quickly. But the Las Vegas Kings, whether it's the consistency in terms of what you know they're doing in the off, when they're not on the mat, and in the weeks leading up to it every day. And look, you're getting contributions all over the roster. Hurd, Magana, and Faketa sort of rounding out that roster.
Forget
along with
about
franchise
it.
Players. Well, Hurd's a franchise player, but I tell you what, I can't say enough about the Kings. But Twisters are still in it. They're still alive.
Let's take a look at the individual
definitely
standings
are.
as that has been updated.
There we go.
43 points for the leader,
Randy.
Jet Thompson, representing the Kings. 2 Twisters follow him. Kevin
The
Buehring,
top 4
and
guys,
Elijah
I can't
Carlson
wait
is
to see
separated
them
by
in
a
the
point.
playoffs.
Austin Arande believes he's going to be in that number 1 spot when it's all said and done. He's got 34 points, 9 points behind the leader Thompson and Chewy Magana. I mean, this isn't a moral victory sort of thing for Chewy Magana. He's here to play, and right now he's playing
For
in a
sure.
playoff position.
You know,
Poked in
we're
the
talking
eye
about
and lit a fire
season
under him.
7 Vegas Kings team. That was the Ryan Aitken show. He ran away.
I
with
need
the
to know how
individual
many
title
fighters are on
and
each team.
led
That's what
his
I'm
team.
curious about, too.
That's not what this looks like this season. That's very close at the top. That's still one block changes everything still for the individuals. This is a team effort this year for the Vegas Kings. It's a 2-man effort, though, for the Twisters. Buehring and Carlton carrying the show. And
Playoffs gonna be insane.
And I'll say, we're looking at the top 5 here, but the Philadelphia Phenoms, right? Rayfield coming on stronger.
Nice. Big
Melanson
night
and
for him.
Cockle.
I was literally thinking Jet versus Elijah would be, oh my
Right there
gosh.
on the bubble, but you could the 6-7. But you can be sure the Philadelphia Phenoms, I think, are going to be heard from in the individual playoff. But dare I say, the Philadelphia Phenoms are losing a grip on the team competition.
Yeah, it's starting to look that way. Again, though, anything can happen. I think at this point, I don't know if we can mathematically
Right.
eliminate the Wolverines from the team title, but
By next
we can,
week.
you know,
Yep.
They
Yeah.
not by the rule of law, but they're not going to win it, right? Phenoms could do it, you know. It'd be a crazy story, but it's possible.
It's a two-horse
Still
race right
anybody's
now.
game between those top two. Things can turn fast.
Right.
Like
Well-
one crazy block from Buehring and Carlton, and now Strauss comes out and let's say Strauss gets a 6, and you know what I mean? Like, that could change everything.
I agree. I just think for the Phenoms ultimately to have to compete against the Twisters and the Kings to overcome 40 points going up against those two juggernauts, I think it's going to be a little challenging. But we're right, next season, maybe 8 teams, right? You notice these 4 teams, we said it early on, the incumbents, the Kings and the Twisters who have experiences, sort of flexing their muscles a little bit. But I have a feeling Phenoms, Wolverines continue to grow.
Absolutely. I got to cut you off, which
okay.
you'll talk forever, but we got to check in with Alex Wendling, who is standing by.
Let's hear it,
with the
Alex.
interview. Alex, take it away.
Yes, we know you guys can talk all day, but I got Cage Salvo with me right now, and he's here to support the Colorado Wolverines. And we saw a great pop, energy from a great finish from
Cage
Josh.
Salvo.
What was it like for you? I know you're here supporting the Colorado Wolverines.
Oh, yeah, seeing Josh do his thing was amazing. He put on a really great show, had a great kill, and just made it incredibly exciting to be here. Super happy to see that one.
Yes, we saw
He's
you,
soft-spoken,
on
man. He
the
looks like
couches,
a
here
killer.
to Egghead as well. Tell us a little bit about the We Defy Foundation and how they're working alongside the Colorado Wolverines.
Yeah, so thanks. So the We Defy Foundation, we put veterans into jiu-jitsu as essentially a thing to do and a place to belong. And what that looks like is we partner with gyms all across the country and scholarship our veterans into the local
Oh,
gym
see,
program.
that's so cool.
We're
The
doing that
support
all
system that
across the
these
country. Just hit a
different
mark of 2,000
sports
veterans
have.
who
Like,
are
you never
being
know how
veterans
deep and
assistance.
nuanced it goes.
We're also celebrating our 10th year of being in operation.
Wow,
Just
that's awesome.
Trying to give back to the veteran and to the jiu-jitsu and fight community.
Wow.
And I know when
Shout out to the
Egghead
We
talks
Defy
about his,
Foundation.
experience, he sometimes gets emotional and talks about how jiu-jitsu really just keeps him grounded. I know you guys kind of got to meet up in San Diego. So now that you've brought everything to reality, what is it like for you to see PGF in person and now partnering also with We Defy Foundation?
Yeah, so I've been a fan of the PGF since the early days of Love of B-Mac and the guys. The whole entire gang have been doing this whole community. It's a small community.
When did PGF become a thing? I'd like to know.
Together in different elements over the years, but seeing how the PGF has grown and really legitimized,
It's definitely growing.
hardcore sports ball effect on jiu-jitsu. It's making it an incredibly professional sport. I love seeing drafts and general managers and the teams come together. And jiu-jitsu is an individual sport, but seeing the team element of it come together and those people work together.
Yeah, the format and creating the team element, they've got something. They're cooking here.
We're bringing individuals together into a community and bringing them into a thing that's bigger than themselves and ourselves. Just providing, again, jiu-jitsu is the thing to do and a community to belong with.
Well, we are so grateful to have you here. I know it's been quite the experience, and we know the Colorado Wolverines haven't had the showing that they want, but we know they got that grit and that they're going to be giving it their all, especially to punch their ticket into the playoffs. So did you have a favorite player from tonight? Or I know you're supporting the whole team, but did anyone stand out?
Definitely Josh Squires with
wearing the chain.
Yeah, so I don't think a lot of folks know. I think he's on a business call.
I think I follow
before
Hokey
one of his
Pokey.
matches and just goes out there and does his thing impressively, and then just comes out. He's an awesome professional. Really love working with all these guys. It's just been a phenomenal experience for myself, and looking forward to doing more work with the first military veteran-owned PGF team here. In the jiu-jitsu community. It's super exciting.
You took the words out of my mouth. This is the debut of the first veteran-owned franchise. So big for the jiu-jitsu world. Thank you so much for being here, Cage. That wraps up the PGF Week 3. And guys, I'm mind blown that the Kings are pulling away with it this much. But what do you guys think?
I mean, it's been a phenomenal night once again. Phenomenal season, and we're past the halfway point. And
For sure. I'm
what
so
better
glad to
time
have
than
made it.
Tell you, if you are a fan of PGF World like we are, you can get your merch right now. Shop
Ooh.
right now over at pgf.world/shop. They got T-shirts, they got hats. Signing a hat a moment ago. I mean, what a time
PGF.world/shop.
now to get aboard the bandwagon that is PGF and get identified with the latest gear. You should be on the
100%.
post-show with Rafa Esparza. He's digesting everything that we saw tonight here in Las Vegas. Week number 3 officially in the books. Raf going to put it all in the context for you immediately following us on YouTube. TJ DeSantis along with Jason Anik, B-Mac, Brandon McCaffrey.
Oh, look
W.
what I got a jabroni.
Hey, Elijah.
Week 4 headed your way next Wednesday night. It is appointment viewing at this point. Make sure you tune in.
It is.
Live on Kick and, of course, YouTube. More info available at pgf.world. All right, another one in the books here in Las Vegas. All of our athletes came to put on a show, and a show they definitely gave. I want to thank all of our producers behind the scenes, Kurt Casper, Keelan Moyer making things happen, our director, Jake Bearden, Gardy Garcia making things happen, as well David Martinez III.
W.
So many people behind the scenes make this a memorable night for you all over the world. For Jason Anik and B-Mac, Brandon McCaffrey, I'm TJ DeSantis. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next Wednesday night for more of the PGF.
I love you guys.
Love you. Have a good night, people. Nah, Carlton's a dog. Elijah Carlton and Jack Thompson, my 2 favorite fighters of the night. I like Groner right there. That was a mean submission. That guy, I forget his name, he had a nasty move. Wow, bro. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so many good highlights. So many good highlights. What a W. What a W night. Shout out to all of you guys that hung out for this. Shout out to all of you guys. Before I dip out, I kind of want to look and see what their... I want to look and see what their shop is looking like. Maybe we'll cop something. Should we cop something or what? Duh. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something good here. Oh, I keep doing that. We did that 16-hour subathon yesterday. I'm a little delirious. Each item's open in a new tab. What are we talking about for teas? $55. Ooh, I like that. Wow, bro, look at these shorts and guards. Oh, look at the mug. Or late night tape study companion. The official gear bag. Wow, how much is the mug? That's not bad. 15. How much is the hat? I'm gonna guess maybe like 25. 30. Wait, so is it black in the front? Oh, I see. You can get black or white. Ooh, I might have to get black. Navy and white? Oh, the dark heather gray might be the one. I don't have any white hats. That khaki is kind of clean too, actually. Huh. Damn, I might not have it, but I have to order it now because I won't have it by the time the playoffs come if I keep waiting. What do you guys think, chat? White? I don't think I've ever owned a white hat ever. I have so many black hats. Dark gray is so fire too, bro. What does it look like with the gray on the... Is this the gray right here? No. That's the gray, right? So it's gray on that part and then black on that part? Huh. Oh shit, that's actually that actually looks very similar to the hat that I have on. Like the trucker style. And then I just have bulls, but it's black. It's a little bit faded, but maybe I need to go white then, I think. It looks a little funny because of the extension that I have in. Yeah, I think I have to go white, Tay. I think so too, bro. Because all the hats I have are black, and then I have this hat here too. So that's probably perfect to go with the white. I thought about the gray, but changed my mind. Definitely copping that. I want to get like a t-shirt too, but I need to chill out. I'm gonna return those Moondrop headphones I got though, because when I tested them out, it's just not worth it, bro. Just not worth it. You know what I need to get too? I need to get this right here. I don't want to spend 80 though. This would be so crucial to have. Although we made a fucking boatload of money yesterday on the subathon. Might need to go ahead and cop this. Let me rename this actually so I remember what it is, because I keep forgetting to click on it. Brother. Kick, baby. Basketball. All right, let me go ahead and cop this hat really quick and then get up out of here, chat. Let me cop this hat and get up out of here. Tay, what did you think about the event tonight, bro? I appreciate you being here, hanging out for that. Oh, I already added it to the cart. We don't need two of them. Brother. What did I just do, brother? View cart. There we go. Said it was lit. I thought so too, bro. I thought so too. Let me not leak my address accidentally. Because you know, yep, literally when I clicked on that. You guys can't see that, right? Boom. 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 W. I got some really good highlights, some good clips that I'm going to work on. And they shouted us out like 2 or 3 times and had our comments on the screen, bro. That was such a W. That was such a W, bro. I'm very satisfied. I was a little confused at first because I didn't really understand the format and I didn't know any of the fighters. But shout out to their production team for not only being like entertaining, but also educational. And like you guys saw towards the end of that broadcast, I was saying stuff before the announcers were even saying it. And that was shout out to them for helping educate me on things that I possibly didn't know about, you know? I've got my sensitive information up on the screen here, so I'm going to just go ahead and check out after I get offline, but I'm excited for that hat to come. Shout out to all the new followers and all the people that we were able to vibe with tonight too. Good Vibes Greg, Eric Sig 17, Linda D, Jamie the Canadian, Mecha Frogzilla, Fighting Sloth, sending kicks and following. Disastro and Berna sending the kicks as well. Definitely appreciate all of the love and support. We're not going to do a host. Said, are we streaming tomorrow? We're not streaming tomorrow, Tay. I'm going to take tomorrow off because I've been going hard in the paint. I'm going to take tomorrow off and spend time with my lady because it's her last day off for spring break. And then her family that she works for is coming back from vacation. And she's working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So my plan is to take off tomorrow and catch up on some of my editing and get some rest because I'm pretty exhausted. You can tell by how like raspy my voice is. And then we're going to be back on Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And Saturday and Sunday as well because we're pushing for verification and we're very close. We're like 37 out of 50. We're getting closer and closer. So you guys enjoy the rest of your hump day and have a great Friday, Junior. There's my socials. I'm always active on all of my socials, and I'm following everybody back. Make sure you get in my Discord as well. My DMs are always open, especially in my Discord. And yeah, that was a W. That was a W. Fastest submission in PGF history on their first night on Kick that we tune in on. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger. And I shout out to my people for not being immature about the situation because obviously this being a sponsored stream, we always make Ayo jokes and Diddy jokes and all of this stuff all the time. But like it gets to a point like we have to be grown. And when it's a sport like as physical and close contact as grappling in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is, like come on now. The Diddy jokes that we make all the time are funny, but shout out to you guys for being mature in this situation. All right. Other than that, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Be safe, be smart, behave. I'm going to catch you on the next stream. Peace.
Pull up to the